I wanted to do something like that. I usually make wings for all the guests this week.
Usually? He did it one time.
You shouldn't have said it.
I did it
Why
last
did
week.
you even say it?
I was just fucking around.
I'll get all mad. Like,
No,
damn.
yo, what the fuck? I'm
Posting
hungry
that
as shit.
Like, bro, I went. There was no hot wings.
Not even a wing. Food couldn't even hug me with a wing. Not even a nugget.
Got me a tall boy though. So it's,
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
Yo, what is going down, man? It's the Misinformed podcast, episode 239, and we up in here, man. It's crazy, 239 deep already.
Damn.
I am Tom. No, I'm just kidding. Though we've done like
I was
right
I thought I was messing up, man.
He's setting off the episode with
Your
what to
music would
expect.
yeah.
A little bit of truth, a little bit of mostly lie.
That's the bullshit.
Yeah.
the guest was tripped out. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm Thomas the Franchise. Sitting across from me, my man Travioli, Trav
What up, what
Nasty.
up?
Right next to me, on my left, back. I think we haven't sat next to each other for at least 5 episodes. This is good. It's good to see you back.
Also
It's
a
a good
lie.
vibe.
Johnny
Johnny
Chill
Chill.
back in the building.
No, it's not a lie.
What do you mean?
No,
I've
it's
been
not
sitting
like
next to this piece of crap every week.
Oh,
Yes,
sitting
yes.
next to you. I thought you were acting like I wasn't here.
No, just sitting. Yeah,
Okay.
just
The
sitting
back
next to
pats-
you.
Okay, we're good.
And across from us, our guest this week, Crl Crrll. How you doing, man?
Yo, what's happening, guys?
Yay!
Thanks for having me.
What's good, G?
You want to patch in some
happy
applause?
to be in the building.
Yeah, patching their applause like we got a full audience. Let's get a round of applause. We got Crl Crrll in here. We got Crl Crrll in this bitch. Crl Crrll, everybody.
Yeah.
What's up?
I
What's
think you
up?
sound cool.
What's happening?
No,
Good
not
guy,
much.
God,
Not
glad you're
much.
coming through.
Not much,
I'm
man.
super glad to be here with
Producer, singer, musician too. Do you play any instruments? You do anything like that as well?
you. Yeah, I play keys and
Okay.
drums and novice at random anything.
Gotcha. You know how like some of those producers, like for me, when I produce beats, I could never sit down and read music and play like and produce a song, playing all the notes like that. But I know enough to produce. Like
Yeah.
I can make dope shit just producing. So there's some producers that are like me, that just kind of use the tools they have, whether it's an iPad or whether it's a
I feel like
Logic
you,
Pro or
you
whatever.
definitely don't have to like.
No.
You don't have to know how to read music. I mean, if you want to learn how to read music, you should definitely go and learn how to read music. But you don't have to. Like, you just
Right.
have to have an ear and
Yeah.
just know.
But then
like
there's some
songs
that producers that
progression.
are super dope. They'll go in there, rip down their guitar live, and then they'll
Yeah.
go do the keys live, and they go. I'm like, I don't
Like
know. I got
like-
plugins, bro.
Like Zaytoven.
Yeah,
Gucci's
Yeah.
Well, I guess
producer.
being good at
Nasty on the
that
piano.
is it's a mixture of everything, though. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
know there's musicians that are super dope but can't make like a
Right,
song. You know what I mean?
right,
so
right.
like you gotta have. I feel like you.
That's
you
an
need-
average-
you
yeah.
Can
need
you
a
listen to
mix.
something and just play it?
Yeah, I mean, I have to listen to it a couple times. I'm not like Mozart. I can't just be like, oh, yep.
That's it. Yeah.
C minor. Man.
Right. Do you play guitar?
Got a little bit. Like I can play chords and stuff, but not like Felix.
Not
or
like all solo. Or,
yeah, not like any of those dudes. Those dudes.
On your upcoming project, did you play most of the instruments, or is it a lot of digital shit?
So I played all the keys, all the synths.
Well, what's the new one? What's the new one called?
St. Peterson. It's not out yet.
Okay.
It's
okay.
coming out in April. I actually sent you guys some of it so you can check
Three,
it out.
I know
three
my
tracks,
shit.
three solid
My
tracks.
shit's still downloading. It
Yeah.
said an hour.
I got to listen to it. I mean, no big deal. I came
I
prepared.
tried to listen to it mobily.
Yeah, no, it's
Mobily.
But I fucked up.
But it's all grooves. It's like really 70s.
No, yeah, I was gonna
It's
ask, how would you
standard,
describe
like-
your style for the audience? Like, if they want to go listen to your album, what can they expect compared to what's on the radio now? How would you describe it? Who most closely? would
You
describe
know,
it
you
to?
know what's funny, man? Is like when I play shows and people like give me feedback or like
Yeah.
listen and be like, "Oh man, I like." It's more of like, I don't know. It's groovy stuff. It's dancey. It's like, I don't know. It's just easy to listen to. I'd say it's not like it's
Would you consider R&B? I mean,
yeah,
there's definitely
it's,
R&B
it's,
in it.
It's
I would say it's like the
soulful and
weekend,
groovy.
kind of more
Soul-
electronic. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah.
more of an electronic weekend. Like some of the weekend's dance hits. Like
Yeah.
that's how.
Electro-
Yeah, it's definitely got
electro
an
R&B.
electric like twist to
Yeah,
it for sure.
I would compare it to that though. You
So,
know, like
like the new stuff
like
is
Anderson, like an Anderson .Paak.
similar.
Like
yeah,
I would hear,
similar
I hear a
stuff.
little bit of that, but I definitely, heard you doing that thing before. I heard his name around, so
Yeah.
you know,
I also feel like my stuff's a little more indie, like, because I started doing rock music first, or
Yeah.
like indie band stuff first.
So-
That was like the first kind of stuff that I was getting into when I learned how to play and like
A rock band.
Yeah, were you in a band?
Yeah.
What was the name of the
Yeah,
band?
what was it,
Let's get some
baby?
background. Yeah.
Woo! I was in a band called The Ever. That wasn't the first band, but that was like the first like actual band that was like we actually went out and played shows and went on these little tours and stuff. So
That's dope. Was
yeah,
this a Denver band?
yeah, we were all from out here.
Okay.
I think the
okay.
biggest show we played was Cody
Everclear, you said
Chestnut.
you were in Everclear?
You played Cody Chestnut?
Yeah, we played with Cody Chestnut at.
Damn.
It was at the High Dive. It was a small
Who's
venue,
Cody Chestnut?
but it was crazy packed. And
Cody Chestnut's the dude who did.
he used to play in the. He used to
Roots.
play with the Roots.
He did the Seed.
Yeah.
Oh, no
That's the one he
shit.
sing. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
Cody Chestnut sound like a dude that should be playing at the damn Grizzly Rose.
Yeah, he definitely
Like a
sounds like a country
It
artist.
Yeah, it's
does.
Cody
Yeah, it
Chestnut
does.
here
I was
on
thinking-
radio.
Cody Chestnut.
Dope,
Cody
dope,
Chestnut.
dope
That's all I was
musician,
thinking. I was
though,
like,
super,
I don't know who that
he's
is.
super dope.
Yeah,
like,
hell yeah, he's
writer,
real dope.
musician, plays
That's tight.
guitar. Like he's crazy good.
The Seed for the Roots, huh?
Yeah.
When was it? How
That was-
far
that
back
was
we
like
looking?
5 years ago, maybe.
5?
Maybe longer than that. Yeah. That was a while ago.
How long ago did you guys meet? Have you guys known each other?
How long ago was it?
I don't
We
even,
met
I don't
at
even know.
South by Southwest.
Yeah, we met at South by.
That was
I
a
think
couple
one,
years ago,
One year we met at South by.
We did a show same night.
I think that was 3 years ago, dude. Like, cause that was when that party was.
It was. It'll be 3 years ago this year.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah,
And were
it
you
was
living out
there.
here at that time too?
Yeah, I'm from out here, so.
Oh, so
I've been
so you
staying
guys-
out here for a while.
You guys just met down there randomly. Like, whoa, shit, we're both from Colorado.
Yeah, he went out right before we did.
Wild.
Smashed it. And he was
That's
like,
cool.
Okay, cool. Chop it up.
Damn, that's really cool.
And then-
But we had seen him previously the year
year
before,
before on
at
the
South by
street.
Southwest, but we didn't meet him. But we seen him, and I remember you were like, "Oh yeah, he's from Denver. This was sick." And we stayed and watched the set, but we barely caught like the end of it, and then we didn't even say what's up to you because you had a bunch of people hit you up after the show. It was like in this outdoor field. Do you remember that?
I'm trying to remember where it was.
It was
Woodstock?
It was up.
it was
Not-
it
It wasn't on 6th Street. It was up the street across the freeway, and then it was like in this big old field where there was like a brick wall that we had to stand in line for.
Oh,
You remember
yeah,
that shit?
yeah.
And
There-
then he
there
had
was
some
a bunch
outdoor
of-
set during the day.
That's where we met those other cats from St. Louis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Are you guys
yep,
going
yep.
again this year?
I don't know.
Who'd y'all meet from St. Louis?
Well,
Oh, the door or door.
Oh,
The door?
Front, no, not
yeah.
front.
No, there's something
doorway?
doorway
Something like
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
I know
They
those
rocked
dudes.
with you.
Yeah.
And then,
they
and
were
then
pretty
you know
sick.
who else was
and
there?
Nick, one of the main guys, Nick something. Nick.
Oh, dude, that party was that was Low Key's party.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That was
you
the
know who else
first year I ever
performed
went
there?
there.
Was Dope Game.
Turner
Oh.
Jackson.
No, not well. He
Uh,
played
I think he played too. Like in
We
the
missed
in the
him, but
daytime, like early
with the
in the daytime.
with the blonde hair.
Fuck, I forgot that.
Catch
dude's name.
Lungs.
Yeah,
Catch
Catch
Lungs
Lungs.
was there. Yeah,
Catch
that was
Lungs,
the first time I
okay,
ever saw him out.
Jeez, we can cut that pause out. 3 hours worth of fucking snapping. And, yes, dang it, he was at the doorway and he was standing in the doorway.
It's getting only worse and worse. I can't stand.
I know what happened to the vibe. I thought you were missing him. I thought you.
Nah.
missed
No,
it next to
I'm
him.
looking at him like, spit the fuck out. We move the fuck on. Like, what are we doing here?
I knew this was gonna be like this week. I don't know why. I
All
woke up.
3 of you guys are yelling. This guy was not saying any words. His face was looking like he was taking a shit. Like he was like, I don't know. And then you two were like, oh, snapping and fucking crackling and popping. And
I
going
knew
back and
this
forth.
week
And I'm
I
sitting
was
here
gonna
like, what the
beef with
fuck are you
Zach. I
guys
just
doing?
knew it.
What do you mean?
It's
We're not
happened.
beefing.
Happened.
No,
It's
it's
beef.
gonna happen.
We're
It's
just
beef.
that was what happened.
beef.
So you get mad
Might
at
be-
someone for
it
saying
might be
what
chicken at
happened.
this
That's
point.
what,
Fires.
Carl, be honest right now. I know you were just involved, but that's what happened.
Right? We were trying to
He was
remember.
just
Hey, duck
remembering.
that one. Duck
And I
that
was-
question.
I was
Dodge
in
that
on
one.
it. I was waiting.
Yeah, we were.
I was just
I
waiting.
was engaged with our guest Zach.
You could doing this back and forth.
See?
No, it was okay. Doing that. That's engaged. How serious is he
I
getting?
don't like you.
It's gonna happen.
Hey, so
Yeah.
what happened after you got your first band? After it was Ever, right?
The Ever, yeah.
The
Ever.
Ever,
So like
and then
we played a bunch of shows.
So
and
why'd you guys
traveled
break up?
around and
we know a little something about groups and how fucking.
so
Difficult
you
is.
know
Yeah.
it,
Wait.
it's like
Were you in that band
eventually-
when you were down at South by? Well, this was way after.
No.
Well, you know
Or
what?
the band was way
'cause that
before,
was
I
3
mean.
years ago, right?
Yep.
When we first saw, yeah, you was just.
So
It
that
was
was-
you and 2 other people.
That was when I first started my solo stuff. So like after, and that was, I think it's been a little over 3 years since I started doing the solo project. But yeah, the band just split because it was just like, I don't know, rehearsing in time and just like, oh, I can't go on tour because I got to do this or I got to do that or somebody couldn't go or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah,
just always
yeah, yeah.
something.
I feel like that happens with a lot of bands. Like I was talking to Miguel about that when we did the
It's
show.
like you gotta damn near like live and
Yeah, you guys gotta be
everything
able to-
together. Like
Yep.
that's just how a successful band like becomes successful. Is
And that's
like
why people get kicked out and constantly replaced because there's one person that's always on the grind and always pushing everyone.
There's,
or maybe
there's
there's two
exceptions
people,
to the rule, but
then
like
there's people
that's
that are just not
like
Yeah,
the,
girls
the
not.
bands like that are like bands that get big. They're like sitting in the living room in their underwear, in the middle of the day writing songs and then go rehearse and then go play like 30 gigs in like 1 week and then go.
That's
like
crazy.
the bands that like are grinding and doing that kind of stuff. Like
there is no
They
backup
start,
plan.
they
There's
start
no
out,
other
they
option.
start out
you
traveling
know?
with the whole band in like
Yeah.
a fucking bug.
and like bands,
Like a
bands.
VW bug.
It's funny because like bands nowadays, like
Make her dance.
they all bands make her dance, but like if when I talk to a new band like that's just starting out, they're like, oh man, we're gonna get a website and we're gonna pop off.
They do all the professional
Like,
shit instead of putting in the.
They don't
the
like
work
they just
first?
like practice for like a week and then
Do you
they're
ever
like,
just shit
oh,
on 'em
we're,
like, no,
we're
you
a
won't.
band. Nah,
you
man,
won't.
I'm not. I don't never do that to anybody. I
Like,
just
hey,
like
hey, I
I'm
wish you the best. You're
Right.
gonna
Nah,
fail.
I'm
Yeah.
like, do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Like, if you say you're gonna do some shit, then do it. Don't just be like, oh, I was thinking about. No, don't think about it. Just like, don't even tell me. If you're thinking about it, don't tell me about it. Just
Tell me
go-
after it's done.
Tell me when it's done.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
This
when
what
you're
I
in the
did.
process of making it, because then it'll be more interesting. Because if you tell me now and then you don't do it, then it's just a disappointment. It's just like,
Right.
it's like, yeah, you didn't do that, so I'm not gonna believe the next time you say something.
Is that what
You
made
know?
you kind of go solo? Like the fact that you had to rely on people in a band, you have to rely on each other so much.
Not really, man. Like, I liked playing in the band. Like, that was dope. Like, I had so many random stories from like going out and playing
Yeah.
shows and doing things like
It's
that.
a good
But
energy.
yeah, it's
definitely
just
good
like you're doing something, you're connecting with people, and you're in front of people playing, and you know.
For sure, that was the funnest shows I've ever played or have been with the
It's
band.
a huge
Like,
impact,
back
you
in-
know.
energy. Yeah.
But like,
you know.
it's just hard to like keep that stuff going after after years of doing it. And, like, you got to spend a long time trying to find your sound, and then once you find the sound, then it's like, okay, now we're actually a band. Now.
Right.
You know, and then from there you're basically starting from scratch, making stuff and like
That's
pushing it.
That's really
Yeah.
that almost sounds like a relationship to me. Like that's a good point you bring up because you're spending so long finding your sound. That's like the dating and we're just together. That's my
Yeah.
girlfriend, it's my boyfriend.
That's
whatever.
exactly
Then when
what
you
it
find
is,
your
man.
sound, that's marriage. You guys get married. You're married to this sound because this sound is each other, and you've all come together that way.
That's when you start to evolve.
From there, boom,
Yeah.
you go marriage, and you either make it or you don't. You know,
Yeah.
you stay married and you work through the hard times, or you fucking get divorced. And
But
you
I feel
break
like
up, and that's
a
it.
lot of stuff too is, man, it's like people just expect to just be like one like pop, like they see what's on TV and then they're just like, oh man, like
Right.
that's.
We can be that. That could be us.
I mean, there's no
sound,
problem with doing that, but like don't like right off the bat like, oh,
Just think that's
Like-
gonna be you.
like,
You're gonna be
yeah,
at the
and
MTV
not
Awards
even
next
like
week.
not even
Yeah.
practiced or anything yet, or like
Right.
rehearsing?
I
Yeah,
think it's once you
I mean,
start
if
to,
you're that dope and you could
Yeah.
just meet 5 people and y'all are all dope and y'all be like, oh, let's do that, and it happens. That's some magical like winning the lottery
That's
type
Yeah,
shit,
exactly.
and that's
Because
like
outside of town, if you have 5 talented people,
that's dope. If I can ever witness some shit like that,
Hell yeah.
I would love to witness
that-
that.
it's
That
that-
would be magical, but
Yeah,
that's just
it's
that's
work.
rare as hell. You know what I mean? That's
8 years
super
ago, me
rare.
and Trav went through a period of thinking with 3 other people like, all we got to do is get our CD in the hands of one person. We're on as soon as we get heard,
Yeah.
and that never happened.
I honestly think
Hard work,
I think,
man.
when
It's
I
hard
think
work,
it is
man.
hard work, and I think that's
But
the,
that's
the
another
key.
thing too. Yeah, is it's like you can't just be like, oh, that didn't work out. Oh well,
Give
like
up?
like
No.
yeah, let's not make any, let's
Right.
not do anything.
But don't you think people feel themselves too much? Like once you really get in your groove or whatever, maybe you find your sound, or even you whatever, discover that you guys actually have talent to where you finally feel like, oh damn, this is a real possibility because we're fucking dope. I think a lot of people at that point, you start to feel yourself a little too
Hell
much,
yeah.
and that's when you know. Because it's all about that fucking work ethic and the consistency, and people I think feel themselves so
It's
much
a-
that they're like,
it's a
"Oh, we're gonna
balance.
get on just based off of the sound. Like someone's gonna
Yeah.
find us," and it's like,
Yeah,
"No,
you
you're
can
tight,
never-
but you
can
gotta
never,
fucking."
You can never just sit back and just think that you know somebody's just gonna come and just like write you a check like, yeah,
Right.
man, you're dope. Here's a check. You
Yeah.
know, because
Yeah.
like you have to be bringing something to the table, like no matter what, especially on a deal. Like we're talking about like record deals and things like that. We're not even talking about like just making music.
Right.
Like make music to make music. Don't make music just to get a record deal, because then you're not helping music. You're
And then
not
you ain't gonna
helping-
last, and you're
you're
not
not
gonna last.
helping
Yeah,
like the culture at all. You're not helping anything. You're just trying to. If you want to make money, go be a stockbroker or something. Go do something that makes you some money.
What
you
do
know
you
what I mean?
what do you feel like is the hardest part about this grind?
I don't know, man. Like
Is there anything you like are like, nah, I'm not really. I don't really fuck with that part.
Or I hate doing this.
But you know, it still comes with it.
No, there's a ton of shit I can label as an artist, like just a ton of shit that I
was talking
hate
to Carl,
about being an
but-
artist.
No,
No,
it's
so
like-
he's like I don't really know. Like he's like maybe I like it, but I can just right now I can think of a
Yeah,
million.
dog.
Going on
Like
Facebook and
there's
hitting
daunting there's definitely
invite.
daunting things.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely daunting things, but like that's part of man, everything I do, I feel like it's all part of it's just part of it, man. It's just like if you don't do it, who else is gonna do it? Like
Do you have a manager? Do you
You know
have
what I
any
mean?
like
nah,
booking
I'm
agents,
doing it all
publicists?
myself,
None.
man.
Okay.
Like
that shit
I
is-
have-
okay.
I
That's the
have-
hard part. That's
I
how
work with
that's
a
what I
lot of
was
people
saying.
though, man. That's another thing too. Is just like I don't have a manager that's like managing my skills or managing like what I do or anything like that. But I have people that I go to that answer questions for me or like connect me with people and things like that. Like I have a good amount of people.
a
that I-
network or
yeah,
connections?
yeah. I have a strong network of people that like do things, to help me push my career.
Yeah.
But that's like
But
I
you
don't have.
facilitate it all yourself. There's no one that's
Yeah,
that
like
gives you
I
a
have
list,
certain
like, we got you
visions
here.
on like the art that I do or like everything, man. It all adds up, and like I feel like I need to be in control of that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Until I find somebody that has that same like vision, I'm not gonna hand that over to anybody.
And
Right,
work
you're
ethic.
you're a Red Bull artist, right?
Yeah.
How did you link that up? How'd you work that into your?
So that was due to Low-Key, man. DJ Low-Key, man. I've known that dude for years, man. Over a decade now. I've known that dude. But what's funny is
Shout out to Loki.
DJ Low-Key, man. The
Yeah.
solution. Goodness.
Yeah, I fuck with the solution and the goodness,
It's
man.
a strong party,
Metal
man.
Art's cracking.
Yeah.
I've been going to that party since I was like 19, dude. And like that's when I met Low-Key. Was when like I was a young buck. You know
How
what
old
I
are you
mean?
now?
I'm 30 now.
Damn, so you've known that fool for a hot
for a long time,
Okay,
man.
yeah.
So like, I've known that dude for a long time. He never really knew I did music until like, 4 years ago or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
kind of like there, but I
Yeah.
never really was like, yo,
Pushing
check
it.
this out.
Yeah,
da,
yeah,
da, da.
yeah.
And especially like in the band stuff. Like when you're in a band, you don't really go around being like, oh yeah.
To DJs and the clubs.
Yeah, because that's
exactly.
not really like the thing. If you're in a band, you play in the divey bars and you
Yeah.
travel and you
Right.
play a bunch of shows and you write a hit one day.
Yeah,
That's it. Like that's what you do. But like once I started getting more into like what they were doing and like the club scene and just like the good vibes and all that stuff, it was more like, damn, like I really enjoy this stuff. And I've always enjoyed soul music and like
Yeah.
R&B stuff, and I was always the hook man for a lot of people. So like coming from that and then starting to make my own stuff was like, I don't know, it was just kind of eye-opening. And I was like, oh, okay, I can actually make music. And that's when I made a song called Cheers that was kind of about the party that I've been going to for so long.
Yeah.
And it became like a thing down there now. So
Dude, I love that song. I was going to ask about that song. I was going to ask if you still got the stems. Do you have like all from what you produced it with? If you
I don't
give
even
me
know if
the,
I have the stems.
Dude,
Actually, you know what? I do have the stems, and
dude,
I only
if
have
could
the
get that
stems
from you,
just
I would
because
like
of
to
Low-Key.
remix that. One of my really good friends, Imada, is like an EDM producer and DJ,
Yeah.
and that fool is really sick. Like, and we could make that dope.
I'll send you the
Like, I would love to
Dropbox.
remix
I'll
that.
send you Dropbox because we actually were
Yeah.
supposed to do a whole project of remixes.
Yeah.
And it's been like a year since we really started. We had who actually started doing it? I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but Stro Elliott made a remix for it, and then
Stro
also
Percussions?
no, Stro Elliott's producer out of L.A.
Yeah, he's from the Percussions from the Springs. Stro?
Stro Elliott,
That's the same dude, right?
Has to be the
Yeah.
same dude. How many guys named Stro?
Google it.
the percussions.
Yeah. He was in a, they were like a big. I think they might have even gone like pretty religious with their music.
I don't know, man.
Stro
I
Elliott.
don't know if it's the same.
He plays drums, right?
Yeah.
Same
He was in
dude.
the percussions?
Yeah, the Percussions.
No way.
Yeah, man.
I
don't
Straight
know.
from Colorado.
I don't know
Yeah.
about it.
No,
Hell yeah.
really?
Do your Googles, Mr. Crrl. Do your
Do
Yeah,
your
I should.
Googles.
I
Do your
should.
Googles.
Are you
Well,
Googling
I
right
didn't.
now?
I didn't really know
Yeah.
Stro until Low-Key
that's
introduced me to Stro, and I started looking up like this dude stayed in L.A. and was working with like all kinds of cat. Like this last year, he was working with Bilal and like Black Dot and
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Oh
the
shit.
Roots and all this stuff.
That's him. Full Jalal confirmed.
And,
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Died when I was
That's
like a
confirmed. You looked
sophomore
it
in
up.
high school. I went to went to Palmer High School in Springs with this cat, Luca Tensio, DJ Weapon. And he produced and scratched over one of the percussion's beats. And, like, ever since then, I've, for lack of a better word, low-key followed them.
Oh.
And, yeah, man, they're doing major shit out in L.A.
Yeah, Stroh's,
Yeah,
Stroh's a beast, man. Like, his production is crazy. He's in the studio right now with Jazzy Jeff and
No shit.
Masego and
Wow.
Tico and all these
How long ago did
dudes.
you do the remix?
Recently, man, like December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really recent.
We worked on, we were putting out some stuff this coming year.
I need those stems. I need
Working
those
with
stems so I can
Low
do
Key
that,
on
man.
the Solution mixtape, man. That's supposed to be coming pretty soon, and he's got all kinds of cats on that thing, man. It's ridiculous.
Did you grow up with like a family of music? Is your mom or dad or anybody do music or play instruments or anything?
We're all musical, but like,
Or sing?
I think the only one that's really like that really was doing, cause like all my uncles on my mom's side were like musicians, playing guitar and keys and singing and all this stuff. And then my uncle was in like a rock band, like the '80s hair metal band back in the day. So, so I got a lot of like, you know, growing up seeing
Airheads.
him, kind of like seeing him play was just like made it dope for me. Like it just made music that much doper. Like I was just like, man, that's inspired me. He helped me buy my first keyboard.
Are you into all genres of music? Like, do you really listen to everything out there? Or?
I listen to everything, man. I don't like. That's funny because like I don't know a lot of like the bands. Like if you play something for me, I probably know it, but I don't know what band it is. Like
modern day shit or old school shit or?
I don't know. It's a span, man, because I listen to a lot of stuff, man. A lot of people send me music, man. That's the thing is like a lot of people send me music, and then being from the background I was, mixed kid, listening, you know, playing in a rock band, and then also, you know, producing rappers and all this stuff. Because I used to produce for a lot of cats out here. One of the dudes, the only reason I know about Trav Rich is because of Midas, man. That's the only reason I know. And I used to do stuff.
Midas.
Yeah,
I used to do stuff for Midas back in the day, man.
That's
Like
the guy.
way
Are
back
there,
in the day.
Are there a lot of people who maybe send you beats and ask you for hooks that you don't get back to? Or maybe just two that you know?
Not really, man.
Just
Who
maybe
sent me
two?
beats? Y'all didn't send me no beats. Y'all did not send me
Y'all
no
ain't
beats.
send me no motherfucking beats. Don't try to front. Ain't send me
Just
no
saying.
damn beats.
Just
No
saying.
beats, man.
That shit's so
Nah,
funny.
That's cool.
I've had-
We'll hit
I've
you up when we
had-
get better.
I've had a couple. Nah, come on, man. Get out. I've had a couple people send me beats, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like it just depends on what it is and like what the vibe is. You know what I mean? Like,
Have you ever seen that shit where where they did that prank? You just showed me the other day where Method Man brings in Ludacris and has
shit.
some guy produce him this just
No,
super
terrible.
whack.
Method Man
what?
said he produced the beat.
Oh, he did.
But it was like a real. It wasn't even a beat. It
Awful.
was like completely off beat.
Yeah.
And they called Ludacris at like midnight, and they were like, "Yo, you got to get in the studio. We got a banger." So Ludacris,
that's
with Method Man and Redman, and he's in there, and he's like, "I can't catch this motherfucking beat. I mean, I can't find this beat." They're like, "Yo." It's just hard. Method Man starts kind of pretending to freestyle over it. So Ludacris is like, all right, cool, I'll be right. So this nigga starts smashing a verse though, and they're like laughing about it, and they're like, nah, that was off beat. Yeah, it's funny
the,
shit.
The end product though, he semi killed it.
killed it?
Killed
For
a
what-
Yeah.
non-beat. Yeah.
For real.
that
What was
shit
it? What was that?
hilarious.
It was on
Damn.
MTV. They did like a one episode thing called.
Nah, that's
Stung.
like a series, dude.
They did something called Stung,
That's a
and there were a
series, I
couple
think.
different
Is it?
clips. Like they did one
Yeah.
where they were putting a $20 bill in a diaper with melted chocolate over it.
Sounds like punked.
It was the same type of shit.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. Before
Yeah.
Punk,
But
though, right?
with
Oh, that long ago?
Was it before Punk?
maybe
maybe around
but
the same
two
time?
hood ass black dudes, like it was hilarious. You know, you find a random white guy or black guy pulling a $20 bill out of what they think is shit, and they just clown him like, "Ew, you nasty!" Like publicly shaming people. Yeah, it was sick though.
That's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit up. That's super fun.
Oh man. Well, he made a good thing though. He went to the studio at 1 a.m. or whatever, and it smashed the shitty beat.
Right. How do you feel
I'd be hella mad.
how do you feel the
Right.
Red Bull cosign has been just affecting people showing up to shows,
Yep.
people checking for your music?
Nah,
I was wondering, what is
it's
that
a
like?
Dope. You know what? It's not like signed to a record deal.
Right.
It's
I know.
not like, oh, here's you're on now. It's more of just like an opportunity to say, like, we see what you're doing, you know, and we like it. And it's just like, here's a network of different artists that do what you do in other cities.
That's
And that's pretty much what it is. And then like they throw shows every now and again, and they'll say, hey, this kind of fits along with what you do. You know, we want to play it or whatever, and you play it or you don't play it.
Have you ever had a dope gig from them?
Oh yeah, I've played some really dope gigs. Like I just played a show with Sango and Omar Xavier, Spazzy Rocket, the R&B dude from Atlanta.
Where was that at?
I was at Cervantes, and so that was really dope. I linked up, and I actually linked up with this dude from LA before I was even on Sound Select. His name's Thurs, the homie Thurs from LA. Really, really dope artist out there. But he does a series called Party in My Living Room. It's just a traveling party, and it's sponsored by a bunch of like Sapporo beer and Red Bull and all these companies. And he just like pops up in different cities and like books different artists to come play, and he books some like crazy artists.
So has a different party in the living room, huh?
Yeah,
Everyone's
like
living
OT
room.
Genesis just
up.
played his party.
OT?
Yeah, on Saturday. Just 2 days ago or whatever. Like they had one in LA. The one I played was in Chicago last summer, and who played like Mano?
Yeah.
He played. Who else played?
Don't ever play Mano. Don't try and play Mano.
Definitely don't try to play
I
Mano.
can't-
You
I can't
might
think
get
of-
slapped.
there was-
Life of Jinx.
You definitely get
There
flat
was
backed.
definitely like a thick lineup of people that play, but like the party was just crazy packed. Like these parties are always packed, man.
Carl, all that shit's cool, but fuck the bullshit. Do you get free Red Bull?
I was waiting to ask that actually.
Yeah,
You
well,
gotta- they
I
probably
could walk
give you a
into
case,
any
right?
gas station and just grab a Red Bull. They
Bullshit.
scan my wrist.
Bitch, you know who I am?
So,
The.
sometimes
Crl
they hook
Crrll.
it up. So
Sometimes they hook it
that's
up,
a
but you
good-
don't got 'em on
that's a
speed
good
dial.
thing. I try not to bug them too
I got
much.
you. Okay.
Would
Like-
you ever jump?
I need
from
20
space?
cases at the crib right now.
Nah, you know what? They're pretty generous, man. Like I threw a listening party at my studio, and they dropped off some cases
Oh,
for
that's
me.
dope.
So
Cool,
it's
man.
really dope. But in return, I do a ton of parties at venues that buy their stuff. So it's not like it's not for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely like in return for just
cool.
like being chill. So it's definitely a chill company to like have on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a
Shout out to Red Bull.
Yeah, no doubt.
Are you into like are you a thrill seeker? Are you into anything like that? Have you ever been skydiving? Or anything?
Hell nah.
You know one of those Red Bull
Nah,
wingsuits,
man.
bro, and put you in the
Nah.
fucking wingsuit for your music video?
Wear a bird
Actually,
suit?
you know what? I was talking to one of the reps about going out and what do you call it? The little snowmobile or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing the snowmobiles out there on like some of the not the ramps, but just
Oh, just riding it
just
around?
riding that thing around.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
extreme,
alright,
bro.
bro.
Hey,
That's not
that's
dope.
extreme as I'm gonna get
That
right
is some
now,
extreme
man.
shit.
What would you do if you showed up and it was all a jackass crew?
I don't know, man. That's
And like you gotta
That's-
try to pull a
Hey,
backflip
but just
on
wear
this
a
bitch.
cup.
You got to do a
Just
backflip
wear
through
a
this
cup.
burning ring of fire.
It's like a mini snowmobile.
I
Like,
might
yeah, you
try to
gotta
hit
do
a
a
little
backflip out
ramp or
there.
something, but I'm not gonna try to do no backflip. like, okay, that ramp's like 3 feet. I could probably hit that ramp.
3 feet? I'm not
3
I'm not
feet.
hitting no 3 foot.
3 foot
Right.
ramp, man.
Would you
That's
fuck?
almost as tall
3
as I
foot
am.
ramp
serious?
in the snow though. In the
That's
snow.
almost as tall
Exactly
as
what
I
I
am,
said.
bro.
It's the snow,
It's
bro.
in the snow. I think.
Oh, so you come down,
Snow,
snap
man.
a collarbone. It's no big.
No big.
That happened to me. I'm good.
Colin,
Now,
got
see,
two.
you know why I never do that stuff is because like I always had homies that were like super into like this, just go and just X Games it and
Right.
come back with a broken leg or broken
That was
arm.
me, bro.
Dude,
I broke
I
both my
see.
legs. Broke
You're
the
not a good
collarbone.
spokesperson for
I
this
got
stuff,
a
man.
plate in there.
I've never broken any bone.
I don't want
You
to
don't
break.
go.
Except
You don't
for
go
me-
hard enough.
except-
I don't want to break a bone. That's like I
Oh, you've
don't
never
wanna-
broke a bone either?
Nah.
Either
man.
you-
Actually,
wow,
you know
you
what? I
guys are
broke my
not-
ankle in high school, and that's it. Football.
I've
But
broken
that's
a toe.
from cutting a rug or what?
Spraining
That's
it
from
and
dancing my
spraining
ass
it and it's swollen and it's swollen up is not breaking your
you
ankle.
know, I broke my
That's
ankle,
not a
man.
real.
Yeah, guaranteed. If I'm ever gonna break anything, it's gonna be like a cheekbone from falling, just like dead on my
Dude,
face.
see, that's not. Yeah, that's not.
My lip is like permanently fucked up from just falling on my face.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened. How long ago? That was like
I
one of
don't
the
know.
first
That was-
episodes
that
we did on the
was- that was
podcast.
like
What's the
a-
most X Games stuff that you
Bro,
done?
everything.
Honestly, I'd go skydiving. I don't think I would
Skydiving?
jump.
He
a
said, "What's the most
snowmobile
X
off
Games
of
stuff
a-
you've done?"
Bungee jump,
I
skydive.
don't know, maybe cliff diving. I don't think I've done anything that crazy.
You don't. You broken bones
diving?
either?
Yeah, I've broken some bones, but
Not that.
Usually from punching
just
people.
yeah, usually only in the
Of course.
hand.
Fingers
Of
and
course
shit?
it was.
I've broken a toe too, but that was from
Kicking your face.
I tried to kick a face, and I ended up kicking a curb. Dead on.
Wow.
Yeah, broke like my 2 middle toes.
Imagine what that would have done to that guy's face.
That would have been tight if it would have saved my toes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What about you,
Fucking
Zach?
guy.
What's the most
Everything,
extreme?
bro. I used to skate like crazy. So between what?
Well, I mean,
Skiing.
that was your entrance. You said everything. I thought you were gonna lead with like skydiving.
Well,
I don't think I
I did
no,
think-
no.
I did think he
No.
was gonna lead in with
That
like,
shit was.
so, like,
We weren't doing no. I
did a
wasn't doing no
backflip off
fucking
a
little
Corvette,
bullshit.
Right,
going off a
You see
ramp.
these fools skating around doing like bullshit. We were fucking, dude, I was hitting like 25, 30 stair kink rails. Like fucking good.
He was
skating,
doing that
not-
trans world
proof.
video
not-
stuff.
Oh, dude.
Let me see
I
the
swear to
vids.
God, I put this on everything, and somebody I know I'm gonna need fucking verification because this man thinks I'm lying all the time. Fucking, I have video somewhere. My friend Tim Bowles probably has this video, and I haven't seen that fool in a decade, at least.
Oh, you gotta get Tim
Dude.
now.
Yeah,
Tim
we
on
gotta
the-
we gotta talk to Tim.
Tim on the
Tim.
phone.
I need to
Talk to
talk
Tim.
to Tim.
I'll fucking get Tim Bowles on the podcast. No, so check this out. In my fucking high school, the gymnasium, right? Obviously, really tall fucking building. There was like a walkway that you could kind of go, a walkway kind of up top, and then there was a double set of stairs, like a big ass, probably 15 set stair, and then a flat, and that's where like you walked into the school and all that shit. Then there was another set of 15 or 20 down to the bottom of the gym, and that's where the gym was at. I fucking skated through the hallway. Some friends held those doors open, and I fucking 180'd over the bottom rail set, landed down below, ate shit. Teacher came out, and I skated off all quick, and what is that noise in here? My friends were like, oh, my friend dropped his backpack. You guys aren't supposed to. Dude, it was during like,
He dropped his trap.
dude, it was early as fuck, and it was like probably 7:45 in the morning, like before school. No one's supposed to be in the gym before school. Get out of here and get to
You
class.
still do shit like that?
No, fuck no.
No,
dude, not
actually,
anymore.
let me say he does still do shit like
He
that.
does,
In
dog.
Vegas,
He does.
In Vegas, he tried to slide down a handrail and had like 50
forgot
stairs.
about
Hey,
that.
what about at your
How
crib?
did that end up?
What about
At my
at,
crib.
at this fool's
Did the
crib,
50
dog? This
step?
fool tried to jump through like a little hole in Johnny's living room, like there's like a little window from his living room to his kitchen. And
it's tiny.
And it's tiny, and this was like, nah, I could jump through there, dog, like some Jackie Chan shit.
Dude, I
And
stay
he
on
ate-
get
that
it?
street.
He ate
Did you
shit.
make it?
No, he ate
Fuck
shit.
no, dude.
You made it.
I made it,
You
but
made it.
I clipped going through the window barely, and dude, I fell so hard and I landed straight on my ribs, and I somehow like smashed my cheek on the
man.
tile, and my ribs were bruised at work for probably like 2 weeks, dude. I was sneezing. I was like, oh.
I thought it was
would
bullshit,
cough.
and I kept calling bullshit, and I was like, I just didn't remember it happening.
Dude.
And then I got a recollection from my girlfriend, like,
Little
oh yeah,
tiny
he
window.
fell pretty hard.
Dude, it
Yeah.
fucking hurt, bro. This is the video of how it went down. And,
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got
This
the
is that's the
that's
Vegas.
the video. Like, dude, you can get some sound on there, but it's I've been doing some crazy shit.
It's stinking.
It's so funny because I say I don't do crazy shit, and then you guys immediately like, what? 2 weeks ago in Vegas, this guy was fucking sliding down a.
Yeah,
That-
So you still do.
I definitely ain't doing no shit like this, man. Like,
Did it?
He seemed like the guy to have a pair of soaps, huh?
I did have
swear to
soap.
God, hey, on
You did,
every- my dude, on everything, I was just getting ready to ask him if he would buy a pair of boots that they had the
If they
slope
had
joints
soap
on them.
boots.
I was
Damn.
about to. I
I
swear to
had
God.
soaps, bro.
Did you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
bet you did.
Were you
I-
grinding life away? Were you on your grind?
Dude, but I never really fell like super hard on the soap, so I was always good with it because I had been fucking skating forever. I'd been rollerblading, dude. So I was just
the last time I did crazy
Really
shit
sick.
was probably when I was a kid, man. That was the last time I was doing like wheeling on bikes and stuff like that.
I love that your example was a wheelie
going
on
to
the
the
Yeah,
bike.
it was a wheelie.
Hey, but nah, try do that now. Try do that now as a
Fuck
grown
a
ass
wheelie,
man.
dog.
That's why he said I'll tell you the little 3-footer on a
Hey.
snowmobile. He's just going.
Bro,
He's just,
I'm telling
he
you.
just kind of does it halfway big.
Nah,
Is
but
there part of you that
Nah,
wishes you
but
did it?
people think that it's just hella easy though. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Like it's not though, man. All that stuff you used to do as a kid, like riding on the handlebars,
Yeah,
flipping
yeah.
around, doing stuff like that. Like you can't do that right now. Like on your first try, you gonna have to
Right.
go out there and fall down a couple times,
Yeah.
have a couple of beers,
Right.
and
not care.
act a fool.
And
Yeah,
not
and
be
have
scared.
a
That's what it is.
YouTube video hit.
For real.
For me, it was just always about like I love the adrenaline rush, like.
Mhm.
But I'm scared as fuck of heights. But like
Yeah.
for some reason, when it was going off a big ski jump, or if it was going off like a huge ramp on skates, or a rail,
It's
or
just
a
like
huge
that
double
built
set,
up adrenaline.
yeah, like I don't know what it
overcame
was. Like I'm scared of heights, and I'm jumping off a fucking basically like a bridge over a rail, landing backwards. But I was just on my rollerblades. You were just superhuman. It felt like for some reason. Like
when you had that stint when you were doing roller derby. I know that's.
Oh jeez, here we go.
It's an aggressive.
You were good though.
Sport.
You were
he was
good.
really good.
Don't be
sick.
ashamed, bro.
Yeah.
You
It's a
killed it.
women's
He led
sport,
the team.
you idiots.
No, you were on the unisex team.
You guys are fucking idiots. You guys are so retarded. Not even smart enough. That's why this show's called Misinformed. These motherfuckers are not smart enough to regularly inform. It's unbelievable.
He wore a unitard.
Just fucking laughing at each other's pooping, farting, gay jokes all day. The fam crew.
He had a unitard
That's the
with a
fam
horn.
crew in a fucking nutshell. Unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man, I'm fucking dead over here. Cracking me up. Oh,
Hey,
man, I can't breathe.
Hey, for the record, Zach's the only one not laughing.
It's
right
not
now, guys.
fucking that funny.
It was funny.
Hey, every
guarantee
time too. Every
nobody
time we
else
have
is
a guest,
laughing
like when
around.
we had T-Bone here, I brought up some type of dick joke, and he was like,
T-Bone
"Oh
was
my
in-
God, what do you always got to talk about dick or cum or
T-Bone was
farts?"
laughing.
Dude, it was like the
T-Bone was
fifth
ready-
one of the podcast. I was like,
T-Bone-
geez, bro.
but T-Bone was ready
Three
to go
guys
in.
here.
T-Bone was ready to go in.
Yeah.
T-Bone was not. T-Bone
He
was ready to go.
He was ready.
Zach,
to
let
go
me
in.
ask
Go
you.
in the hallway.
He was
Yeah.
ready to go
No.
in.
No.
Yep.
Zach, did you not know what you were signing up for when we all decided we were going to do a podcast together?
I did, but I thought maybe you guys would like
Show some
Grow
restraint.
up.
be a tad informed.
We had 30
the tad
something years of
informed.
content.
Misinformed.
But then it wouldn't be misinformed.
Yeah,
It'd
that's
be
right.
tad
That's
informed.
right, baby.
right.
Fart jokes, gay jokes, poop jokes, dick jokes. That's
And
all
cum.
we
It's not
get
really
out of
gay
these guys.
jokes. They're just more like gay references.
Right.
We're not making jokes about gay people.
A couple
Shout out
weeks
to
ago,
all
these
the-
fools were talking about like, oh yeah, you got to take a number
the
one and number
LGBT.
two. That's like poop and pee, and then number three is like blood, and
time.
number four is like bloody cum,
cum.
and then number five
There's
is like
blood.
I'm like, who the fuck
Number
says
6,
this
there's
shit?
snot.
What
Number
the
7,
fuck
there's
is this?
throw up. Number 8,
That's
there's
terrible.
a sneeze.
Like,
Number 9.
Hey, we need it.
There's
You
a
need to
hiccup.
you gotta
Number
create that
10,
as a
there's a
soundbite.
chart.
And be like, who the
Yeah.
fuck says this? And just have them go off on a list of fucking like.
There's an app for that shows
that
you
shit's
every-
awful. Like, oh, and they were going all the way up to like a number 9. I'm
No,
like,
if you
get
make
the
it 10,
fuck
you
outta
die.
here.
Yeah, 10 is death.
Oh, 10.
It's right after you
Death.
come.
Yeah.
That's
Right
the
after you
death.
come, you're
That's on the
deceased.
chart.
Yeah, that's
Number
just too
10.
much
Yeah, if you hit a 10, that's
physical stimulation happen.
right.
You're sneezing, you're throwing up, you're vomiting. Or, I mean, you're sneezing, you're throwing up, you're hiccuping, you're farting, you're peeing,
man.
you're pooping.
All
Like, there's
right.
just way
All
too much
right.
going on at one time.
Why do we go down this road?
You brought it up.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
fault,
I
man.
love that you brought it up, dog.
Thank you.
I really appreciate
I'm just saying
that.
how ridiculous you fools are. I was just letting our guests know. That's why I wasn't
Hey,
laughing.
I'm
He seems like he's
I'm
having a
here
good
for
time.
the fun, man.
Crrl
Yeah, he
fucks
hasn't
with
said
Yeah.
anything past 5 minutes because he's so weirded out. Looks like he's having a great fucking time. Looks like he's just having a fucking laugh fest over here. Just a grand time.
I've
Might as
been
well-
laughing pretty hard, man.
That's a
Okay,
lie.
So let's talk
My
about the
tall
tour.
boy's almost
Yeah,
done.
let's go into something a little more serious. Then we'll talk about the tour. What's up with the tour? What's up with the tour, baby? That's what you're here for.
The tour starts February 25th over at Stay Up Saturday. Stay Up Saturday is a party I do every last Friday. Sorry, last Saturday of the month.
At Pearls.
At Pearls, yeah.
Shout out to Pearls.
Yeah, and
Pearls,
check that
Miggy.
shit out. The Stay Up Saturdays is
608
fucking dope.
East 13th. Yeah, Miggy does his Motown Thursdays.
Yeah,
Miggy's
but
super
just,
dope.
that's how I know Miggy's through
Yeah,
Pearls.
yeah,
through
Chicken
Kitty
Waffles,
Bar.
Man, shout out
That's
to
my
Miggy.
dude.
Grooves. But yeah, every last Saturday of the month, Stay Up Saturdays. And I've been doing Lab, which is a new thing for producers. So any of you producers out there that want to showcase some beats, I do this event called Lab. It's every last Sunday of the month. And basically, I just have a producer come in and just play beats. And, like, it's funny because when I, approach producers with it, they think they have to come and do, like, this elaborate show on, like, an MPC or just something. But really, it's like you could bring your
iPhone,
iPod,
plug it in with the cable,
plug
and
it
just play the
in,
shit.
Let people
and-
dance.
Yeah, tell people it's not even dance. It's just chill. Like it's just you come have drinks. I play these crazy visuals in front of you, like, and you just like play music, man. It's
That's
just like
crazy.
Can you say where else you're going on the tour? Or
yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to completely roll it out.
Chicago. I'll be in Chicago on March 3rd, and I'll be playing a party out there with the homie Femdot. If you don't know Femdot, definitely check out his music. He's a really dope artist. And then I'll be in El Paso playing at this place called Ditsy Duck. I'm playing a DJ set. It's just like a little venue bar down there. One of the homies, Jason Craig, he does a lot of stuff out there. He's a DJ and kind of bounces around and curates different events and stuff.
Dope.
So I'm doing that, and then from there I'm going over to Houston. I forgot the name of the venue in Houston, but playing a show down there with the young homie Corbin Dallas and one of the homies.
Shout out to Corbin Dallas.
man.
Virtuosity.
Corbin and Dallas.
And then one of the homies Hiram. Really, really dope.
That's not
producer.
Virtuosity. Damn it. That's fucking
Hiram.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
You're
Fifth
right. My
Element.
bad.
Yep.
That's a Lydic conception, I thought.
He said it wrong.
Idiolectic.
Doesn't matter, let's keep passing.
I see what you're
Nope, we're
doing.
passing over it. Let's go, guys.
Hey, so and then your
That was
stock-
Johnny's
and then,
first crew.
What's the last date? You coming back or
Oh
is
yeah,
it,
yeah.
where's it
So
Where's it
from
end? Where's the
Houston,
finale?
we're going to Austin. Austin will be there for South by
Damn, I love
Southwest
Austin.
weekend. DJing a couple parties. And
Oh, so you
then-
are going down there again?
Yeah, I'm
but
going,
you two
I'm
don't know if
definitely
you're going
going.
to
I don't know if we're going.
You guys are debating?
Yeah, we might be going to Nashville.
Or is that a hard
pretty soon,
no?
maybe
Nashville.
try-
No, we going to Nashville.
We're going to Nashville for sure, but then we might be hitting up the AC3 in Atlanta.
Instead, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Instead
should
of South
definitely. AC3 is.
I've never been.
dope.
Dude, how is
No,
it?
no, no. I got homies down there though.
You
You should let me know, yeah, when y'all
I'll-
going.
I'll
hook
definitely
y'all
let
up
you
with
go.
some people.
We've been
Oh,
wanting
yeah.
to go there for a couple years too, and we've
I've
never
been
made it
wanting,
out there.
I've been wanting to go to Atlanta since Freaknik.
Freak Nick.
I know.
Right?
I was, huh?
I
No, no.
remember Magic City before the Freaknik, though.
Mm,
Yeah.
Before?
Yep.
Damn.
That's what
I
Jermaine
don't know
Dupri
about
said on
that.
Welcome
Before?
to Atlanta remix.
So from what was that? South by Southwest.
Yeah, from Austin. You're
We're
Austin
going-
for South by. And
Yep. And then we'll be back. I think here for a day, and then I'm heading up to Boise for Treefort Music Festival.
Boise.
Who else,
home
who
of
else
the
is
Smurf
playing
turf.
at the festival?
Treefort. From Denver, there's.
Anyway.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
what's
say
it,
from
big names,
Denver,
like a
there's
lot of.
a couple of people, but from who's the biggest name? Dang, I don't even. Mac DeMarco's playing. I don't know if you're up on Mac DeMarco.
Shout out to Mac DeMarco. Of course, I'm up on him.
Pretty dope band.
Is that-
Trav's
is
line.
that a guy?
Keep going.
Is it a group?
No, it's
yeah.
a band.
Okay, damn it.
But this is a guy though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
But who else is playing?
Smacking the Warriors right now.
Whoa, hold up.
Nuggets Warriors.
Time out. Nuggets Warriors.
Little break, little
update.
sports break update.
What?
Nuggets.
79-54. That's lasting for now. What period are we?
The Nuggets are smashing.
What quarter is it?
It's half.
Oh yeah, that's gonna change. That's gonna change.
Oh man.
They're going to hear this in 2 weeks. This game can be 2 weeks old.
Hey, who cares? I don't give a
Yeah, who
fuck.
cares? Who cares? It's still
Yeah,
relevant.
Update.
Carl, I'm
Update.
sorry, bro. This is...
This is perfect. Carl.
Hey, update is Google whatever game's going on right now when you're listening.
So
where's
this
the
festival
update?
is it an all-day festival?
It's from Thursday through Sunday, so it's 4 days. It's basically like it's like the UMS here, but it's called Treefort.
What's the
So-
UMS for people who don't know?
Underground Music
I mean-
Showcase?
Yeah, the
Okay,
Westwood
yeah, right.
joint.
Yeah. Well,
Just
there's
to
the
make
Westward joint, and then
They-
there's
aren't
the
they the
UMS.
ones who do the?
No,
they
there's
don't
two
throw the
different
UMS.
ones. No, so the
Ah.
Denver Post throws the UMS, and Westward does the Westward Music Showcase, which is they're similar. I mean, the UMS has definitely been going on for a really long time, and it's a week long, so it's definitely a little different. The UMS is just a weekend or whatever. So
Similarly, neither have invited the fam to come perform yet.
Right.
ooh, we gotta get
Let's
on
talk
them,
about
man.
let's talk about something. I got to bring something up with you. We were in South by Southwest one year.
Mm-hmm.
We had a show. Our homeboy had rented out the venue. We told you to come through
Oh,
to
dude, I
support.
remember. I
Yeah,
remember this.
Yeah,
And
to come
you-
support.
to
What
come
happened?
support.
Do you remember what happened
And then
after
you basically hijacked the show.
that? You did perform, I think, instead
You
of us.
performed, and then after that, shut the shit down, and they wouldn't allow us to perform after that. They said, "There's no way we're letting you perform after something like that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
And
you
it was our
being
homeboy
serious?
who was
Honestly,
throwing
I
the
thought-
show.
Are you guys
It
being
was actually
serious?
our friend, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys can't go on now."
Yeah.
First thought, a bit rude. I didn't think that was your style. But do you have anything to say about that? Or
Did that really happen?
Dude, no, I went because y'all were like,
Tell
yeah,
me your version of the
You
story.
you should come rock this show.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. I was watching one of my homies
is a lie.
DJ, and it was right around the corner from where you guys are at. So I was like, all right, I'll pop over there and come kick it and play some music. Came over there, did a set, or actually, y'all were supposed to do a set. And I
And
was
then this
supposed
dude
to
just jumped
I
on
was supposed to
stage.
play like one song or something like that. I don't even remember. It was supposed to be like you guys were playing the set, and I was just like
Right.
doing a song,
But
and I
you're-
was
but
supposed to
you're-
DJ for y'all or something.
Right. But you're hella
And-
feeling yourself after that one song,
Yeah.
and so you're
Was the
like,
crowd feeling it though?
But y'all were
Oh,
supposed,
yeah, you
y'all were
killed
supposed to go before me though. That's the thing. Is that like y'all were supposed to rock, and then I was gonna do like one song or something,
right.
and then
But
that was supposed
What
to be-
happened though?
Nah,
we
what
put
really
him on for
happened
a
is-
set.
yeah.
We asked the homeboy.
He said a
he'd get up for
song.
set. We talked to the homeboy who's throwing the show. We
Yeah.
said, let him get a set. And then
You guys
all
will
of the other.
Yeah,
well,
I did.
no,
I
we
did a
weren't gonna
couple.
go right
I did a
after.
couple songs, and then like that was
And then some other niggas showed up.
Yeah. When he was
performing,
right.
and we got bumped a little later, which could be a good thing. But we were already burnt the fuck out, so we talked to the homeboy, and we basically said, yo, we've been waiting here for like an hour and a half. Waiting.
It was just what it was. We got like a 20-minute set. We were like, you can have the first half of our set come through. You can have the first half. But when he stepped off, they were like, all right, the fam. Because they didn't know we were splitting it. You know what I mean? So they were just like, all right.
So then we got pushed back later.
Yeah, but
That shit's
But yeah, honestly,
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I know
Yeah,
this
nah.
was that he's
I
hella
just came to,
feeling
like,
himself. I
play
was like,
some
oh, damn.
songs.
he's
we appreciated it.
No, we
That was
appreciate
love.
you killing it, but we
That was love.
we brought you on the podcast today just for kind of what we would expect
Just
to be like a
to
public
bash
apology.
me, to get me.
Oh yeah. So
Just
we're
a public like I'm sorry for
Right,
doing that to you
right.
guys. But we'll do it off air. We'll do it off air.
We'll do it off there. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the fam. Get it on. The fam crew.
Oh, yeah. Check our album.
Yo, you want
Right,
to
right,
come play this
from the
podcast?
name, yeah.
Oh, we about to get this fool. Watch. About to get him.
He about to pay.
Hey, you remember that one
The
time? We about
fam
to get
crew
his ass.
from Chinatown.
Hey,
PHAF.
Yeah.
Fam.
I gotta
crew.
start bringing out guests. Like, you
Vietnamese.
remember this guy? And
Right,
I'd be
right.
like, what?
Fam?
No gift bag, huh?
Your mom's here. We're gonna. She
It's
wants
funny as
to.
hell. Like it was a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. All right, the fam.
Right. Are you a sports guy? Do you fuck with sports?
Yeah, man. I mean, not
your-
like
your squad?
super hard. I don't even have teams though. So I just like
Squad.
I watch games just to watch like good games.
But you
Yeah.
like
some
basketball,
competitive-
right? Because you played basketball.
Yeah, I still watch hoops, man. I
Did you
kind of
play in high
lost. I
school,
kind of
or-
lost all hope in hoops. Like the year, and I always say this, man. The year that the Nuggets were supposed to draft Vince Carter, and they got Rafe LaFrance and Ryan Bowen, that was the year that I was like, no,
Swore him off.
this isn't for me anymore.
Heartbroken.
This is
I quit
Like,
basketball.
This is it.
This isn't for
it's
me
all
anymore.
politics. Nah. I just always throw that out there because it's funny. But like, I
Rafe
still
LaFrance.
watch. Dude, I'll never forget that though. I was just like, that was
Oh
ridiculous.
my gosh, that
I'll
I'll
still
1%
watch
of
sports
listeners
though.
may know who that is.
Oh, they know Rafe.
Rafe.
If you're a Nuggets fan, you know
If
it's
you're a old school Nuggets fan, you know
yeah,
Rafe LaFrance.
or you know.
You guys got Ryan Leaf, huh? I'm a Chargers
But I
fan.
don't-
That's
I
kinda
really
what happened
have
to
a
us. That's the name we remember.
Who's
Ryan Leaf. You fucking.
Instead of Peyton Manning. You guys had the shot?
Yeah.
You guys had the shot?
Is that your team?
Yeah,
Chargers.
Yeah.
No.
Chargers
Okay.
is squad.
I'm on the same
What's
with you
your
though,
team,
dog. I
man?
don't even really fuck with teams, dog. I'm the same way. I don't watch too much sports anymore, so I watch the games. I try to enjoy the game best I can. Other than that,
Yeah, I just want to
Other
see
than that,
good
fuck
sports,
you.
man.
That's
like
where I'm at. I'm a
I'm-
Cowboys fan, but at the end of the day, like I just want to see a good football game.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking Bronco fan. I don't
Yeah,
want to see a
you're-
good game. I'm fucking.
this was
Fuck
through
no.
and through. He's got like fucking Bronco
Hardcore.
underwear.
I hope
and
you end up
shit.
with Romo.
During football season, man, sports talk is always that's the only thing on the dial. I'm
it.
fucking tuned in. I know what's going on. I'm entrenched. I go down underwater in September and I don't come up
it.
until February. Super Bowl's over. I'm entrenched in the NFL. From DraftKings to fantasy lineups.
This
to,
man, if he loves something, he puts money into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports, betting. He loves shoes, so he owns every fucking fresh ass pair of kicks.
Right.
And he
Hey,
sells
yo,
kicks.
my
Right.
my roommate. If you want to see a shoe collection,
Are you a
man,
shoe guy?
I used to.
You
be.
ain't a shoe guy.
I used to be. Well, I used to work at Nike, man. So I used to buy shoes for no reason, man.
What do you
I
mean
used-
work at
I
Nike?
used to
Like
buy
a Nike Town or Nike,
Nike
Outlet
Town.
store?
I used to work at Nike Town.
No
I used to work
shit.
at Nike Town, and I used to work at Finish Line.
The one that downtown before it closed
Yeah,
down or what?
downtown,
On
yep.
16th Street Mall? Holy shit.
So I used to work down there and buy every single anything.
Were
that
you there
came
when
out.
it went out of business?
No, I left.
Oh,
a
you'd
couple
already
years
been
before
gone?
That, yeah.
Yeah, that was a hot
But that was a
minute.
dope store,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it was the connect, man, because I used to meet all the reps and be like, yo, what's
Yeah.
coming out, and like send a text like, yo, I need.
Damn,
I need
that
a
was
pair
old
of-
school, and that was
Oh,
probably...
that came out in the New York store. I need to
Right.
pair that.
Internet wasn't really popping like it is. I mean, there was internet, but it
Nah.
wasn't like it is now.
You
Like,
had to have somebody's phone
You- yeah, you
number to
couldn't-
get
How long
things.
ago?
Like that's
fuck,
how
Nike
it
Town on
was.
16th Street Mall.
Nike
It's
Town's
gotta
been there
be...
forever, man.
Dude,
that's
that shit went away, like,
This is like 10 years ago.
at least, bro.
10 years
At
ago
least
when
a
it went
decade.
away.
I would
Yeah.
say,
Cause I was a young buck when I worked
yeah,
there.
dude, it was
I
at
was there
least.
for the Space Jam release.
Nike Town, bro,
Yeah,
downtown.
I had them
lined up
joints.
over there.
What Space Jam
Space
release?
Jam, 2011
No fucking way.
or 2009.
Maybe
Was
not.
that the-
Maybe
Hey,
I'm
that's
sure.
almost 10 years though.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, son, you're
That's
one of those
a
people. It's like, yeah, back in the
That's a
90s, and you
minute
think
ago.
that's 5 years ago. Bro.
So what?
7 years
So
ago.
what are you fucking with now as far as shoes?
I don't even.
What are you? What are you?
I'm
Don't
not
on,
give a
dog?
fuck.
What are you on?
I'm not even in like
Airwalks?
Converse, like the Chucks, the classic. Like I always buy a pair of Converse. Like
I think those shits are so uncomfortable. I can't
the
do
new
it.
the new ones.
I own one pair.
The new
See,
ones
I
have
don't know
lunar
if- I don't know
soles
if the new-
though. That's Nike.
Oh, no shit.
That's
they got
like,
lunar. I don't really fuck with
yeah,
Nike too much.
I do that. Plus, I buy insoles. Like,
Yeah.
that's another thing. When you work at a shoot, like, you always buy some insoles.
You ever
'cause
heard of
it's
an
like,
Ultra Boost?
Yeah.
Adidas Ultra Boost?
Yeah, the Adidas joints.
That shit is
Is this
life
comfortable?
changing, bro.
See, I haven't
Clouds
really,
on your
I haven't really
feet.
messed with them yet, man.
gotta get a
I've
pair,
been
bro.
doing like the Converse. I've been doing
You
like
gotta get a
what else
pair,
I got?
man.
I got a lot of boots and shit, man. Like
One of the
lot of-
coldest
lot of
looks in the
weird-
game is an artist up there with some nice fitting tight jeans and a fucking Ultra Boost. I'm telling you, it's the cold
That's the
look.
look.
I'm
Ultra
gonna get one. I'm gonna get a
The
pair.
Ultra
I'm gonna
Boost?
get a pair.
Your jean game's a little light though, G. You need to.
Mine.
Yeah,
My jean game is heavy
your jean game
because I
is.
stay with
You
stonewashed.
can't. You stay with. You stay with.
We're stonewashed.
This fool's wearing
Swag.
Lee pipes. That
What-
shit go down.
What
over-
are y'all
That
messing
fool
with?
should go
shoes?
down
What's,
over a
what's
fucking
y'all-
Dog,
What's your go-to? What's your go-to though?
Yeah, dog. I'll
Like,
tell you
Chucks are
this.
my go-to.
I've worn the same pair
Chuck-
of fucking.
I feel like you can't go
Vans
wrong with a
for like
pair
a
of
year.
Chucks, man. It's a classic, man, forever.
But my
He
Chucks are
wears the
dirty
beat
as
down
fuck.
nines.
You
fool.
just throw them down. You just.
Those shits are the beat down nines.
I've
Chucks.
got $20 Ross shoes on
Right.
right now.
I mess
right.
with Vans too, man. And
Yes.
I'm not even like a skater or anything, but Vans,
Vans are
is
clean,
like
though.
the shit, man.
As long as you're not wearing them every single day, which is what
Oh,
I
well,
be
that's
doing.
what I
I'll be
do.
rocking
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Vans,
they'll
man.
just be dirty
I've
Vans.
had one pair of shoes.
I look like
for
Lil
a year.
B. Looking like Lil B with holes in my shoes
Yeah,
and shit.
right.
I just can't do it anymore. Once you put on an Ultra Boost, I have
It's a
I
wrap.
have a problem wearing J's, bro. Like, and I
Really?
have a huge collection. Ask Jalal. He
Damn.
has a couple pairs of Ultra
I don't
Boosts
want
too.
that
and
problem, man.
it's hard
See,
to
I'm not
it's hard to
gonna
wear
do it. I
J's.
don't want that
Once you put on
problem.
Ultra Boost, dude,
It's a
I
wrap.
don't even want to take them off at the crib because I have hardwood floors.
What's the
in my
most
crib.
expensive pair of shoes that you bought though?
Oof, that I bought or
Yeah.
that they're worth?
No,
Yeezys,
bought,
Yeezys for
bought.
sure.
Yeah.
Easy
Those are what
350s.
two something?
No, fuck, they're too. Dude, retail on them.
Retail,
Retail was 200 on the shoe.
I'll never
But
buy stuff
resale.
Like, I'll never buy resale stuff.
Nah,
But see, that's another thing too. Is like
you
grow-
can't get it if you want the
growing
shoe.
up-
Where do you get it?
Growing up, man, like looking at like Ralph Lauren loafers and Oxfords and like boots and this like really fancy stuff that's like those shoes are $200, $300 too. But like they go up to $1,000. But like you can get some really nice like kicks for that. But like we got so stuck on like buying like tennis shoes that like none of those tennis shoes will last you if you actually wear them. But if you buy a pair of boots from Johnston and Murphy's or something worth $400 and they go recobble them joints after 5 years and they're like brand new, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's leather goods.
No,
and
it's an
real-
investment though, man. Those Yeezys are worth way more
See,
than I
but
bought them for
that's
right now.
all it is now. It's just like it's the hype, man. It's just like you buy
But-
it and the value goes up and then you sell it and you make some money.
Well, see, I get that part of the game. Like, if you're gonna be business minded and sell some,
Mm-hmm.
my problem is,
Dude, I used to just
I'm
buy
not-
shoes just to have them though, like and wear them.
I don't
That's-
want to fucking get that next level of comfort. Like, people buy $300 pairs of jeans and they're like, they're so comfortable. You can't wear
You can't wear
$40
another.
pair of jeans.
You can't.
those jeans are gonna get worn out in 1 week. You know what I mean? I'm
I
gonna
don't
wear
want
them
that.
every day.
I don't want that
I'll be like-
problem.
and then I just gotta wear sweatpants everywhere after that.
I don't want that
You know,
problem.
If I'm walking on fucking clouds, then I gotta spend $500 on every pair of shoes I want. I'm not buying a fucking
No, I mean, look at Jalal. He
7,000
got like
thread count
two pairs, three
sheet.
pair.
Yeah,
Those will
how
last
much,
him how long?
Stun on him, food. Tell him how many
how
you
much
have.
you spend? How much you spend total?
180 each.
See, I buy a pair of Cons.
Not terrible, but
Not terrible.
Yeah.
I buy a pair of
Well,
Chuck
compared to
Taylors.
What's your
our
comfort
$40
worth to you?
shoes.
I buy a pair of Chuck Taylors. I wear the shit out of them during a tour and just beat the hell out of them, and then I'm done. And I buy another pair. They're like $60, and I'm done. You know what I
I'm
mean?
with
Like
you.
that's,
You're gonna
that's
be
it.
beating the
With the
shit out of your
insoles,
arches,
baby.
bro.
Don't forget
Hey.
the insoles.
I ain't putting no
Hey, the
fucking
new
insoles
ones
on
are
my shoe.
the new ones are fire though. I'm not gonna lie. They got lunar foam. You'll love them.
I need
I
to figure out
guarantee.
that means.
Lunar foam, moon
It's
foam.
it's
It's
Nike.
the Nike. It's, like the
patented
insole
foam.
they put in like the Kobe's and like on
The lunar
a lot of
lights
the Nike, yeah.
and the runners and the trainers
Yeah.
and like all the lightweight
New
shit.
basketball shoes, the
Yeah.
KBs.
Slides are pretty comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
The
They're legit,
glides.
man. But I'm just like, I feel like I'm just not into buying expensive shoes anymore, man. Like,
What's your connection in Chicago? I see you go out there quite a bit. You got family out there?
I got
in there,
family
or-
out there, man. Not a lot of
Because
family.
it seems like you go to
but
Chicago. You go there quite a bit, huh?
I try to go every year. Like one of my family friends that I kind of grew up with, one of the dudes that I got into music with lives out there, and I go visit him. He doesn't really do music anymore. He's like a marketing dude, but he just takes care of me for like a week when I go out there and I kick it. And then my sister lives out there, so I go out there and visit her.
Have you ever
Every year, too.
sang over gunshots?
Shout out to Chicago.
Shout out
We
Chicago.
clearly know what he's
Shout out
talking
to
about.
Chi-Town, baby.
Oh man, come
Hey,
on,
nah,
man.
I'm fucking
Carl
with you.
Carl didn't know if he was
Don't
serious or not because
don't
his
be
full face
shouting
looked
out
so
shit.
serious.
Right. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But what's the scene like? I mean, is it a dope ass scene? They got a good music scene out there.
It's a
as
big
far as-
city, man. Like it's I don't know. It's
Seems
different from
windy,
what you
fool.
hear in the news. Like you hear a lot of crazy shit in the news, but it's like I don't know. There's chill parts of Chicago. There's really nice
Downtown,
parts
I
of
heard
Chicago.
is I'm sure just pretty
There's
cool.
the loop that has like all the business and shopping district and all that stuff. That's kind of like where the festivals and stuff go on is at the park. But it's chill, man. There's a lot of nice spots out
I'm
there.
sure there's a ton of
It's
good
popping.
food.
I mean, just like
I know
every
some of
city,
the top chefs are
there's
out there.
there's some good food out there, man. There's definitely some good food out there. But like just like when you go downtown Denver and you go to like where Coors Field is, you know, Rhino and all that stuff, it's like none of that stuff used to be there. It used to be a
Right.
bunch of warehouses and drugs
Homeless
and
people,
just like homeless people and stuff. And now it's like popping.
Mhm.
And like when you go, there's places in Chicago like that are just like, you know, starting to pop off now.
Yeah, used to be 5
And-
points, now they're
Yes, they're
poverty out,
starting to
building nice
like
condos
exactly.
and
They're
all
like,
that
oh,
shit,
it's cheap. You know, we go
Yeah.
in and buy everything.
doing that
up.
to Brooklyn. If you guys, I don't know if you
Oh,
guys,
dude,
been to
gentrification.
old Brooklyn,
Harlem,
and New Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Gentrification.
Wild.
They're doing it in Atlanta. They're doing
Wow.
it like every city, man, is doing it. But it's like it's a.
It's funny because we're
process.
talking about it like it's a bad thing. Like
It's
not really a
both,
bad
man.
thing.
It's
Well,
like
it is a bad
both.
thing.
Why do you
I
think it's
mean,
bad?
I'm
there's
definitely
also
not.
a bad thing because
Why?
you move all the people out that was the community that like
You
have
change
lived
the
there
community,
forever.
yeah.
You move the people out, or it's like people move in and act like that there was
But then we
nobody
were just talking
there
about
before.
drugs and guns and crime and
No,
that's
not
what we were just
always.
talking about. That's what we were just talking about.
Well, see,
Well,
You can't
well,
tell me
I was,
5
I was
points
talking
was
about.
everywhere.
I was talking about.
5 points. Chicago.
I was
that?
talking
5
about
points was that?
where. Well, see, in Chicago's
is in the
different
city
too, though.
regardless.
It's not they're not moving in the spots that have like the worst crime rates and all that stuff. They're not coming to the South Side of Chicago and going like, oh, let's build it. Although they're going in there and they're trying to help and build rec centers and do stuff like that. They're
The
trying to do.
hipster Caprini
They're
Green.
trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
It's just another community.
I mean,
it's just like, yo, we got this fire project.
but
Caprini Green
what
Peace.
I'm saying when I say the good and the bad, it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
5 points or whatever. Like those people that were living down there that were like, they priced those people out. Like they came
Yeah,
in there
that shit
and
is
they were
whack.
just like, yo, like we're gonna get you kicked out of here. Like
But that's why that area is so lucrative now. That's why businesses moved in there.
no,
People
but they didn't
built-
have to do those people like that though.
Nah,
And a lot of people too that lived in those neighborhoods, they're like, oh, we're gonna move you out to Green Valley Ranch or whatever, or move you out to a better spot or bigger house or whatever.
What
And
did they do to them? I
They
don't
promised
understand.
they promised people things
That's-
that didn't
they make
really
it too
pop off.
expensive for them to.
I mean, I got
even-
homies that live over in Green Valley Ranch with the new houses that they built where they moved the Section 8. They moved people from Section 8. Not everybody lives in Green Valley Ranch,
Right.
but a lot of people that lived in the
Right.
Section 8 where my homies lived, like, moved out there, and their houses were built so bad that, like, yeah, there's, like, foundations cracking and stuff like that. It's happening, like, and it's stuff that's, like, when you build a house brand new, you're not gonna, the foundation's not cracked
Right,
already.
you're not gonna
You don't
notice
know
right
that
away.
you built it in a place or that's
for sure.
it's stuff like that.
Track
But, like,
homes and-
it's like maybe it seemed like the good intention, but it wasn't like a overall like. And plus, the property that a lot of those people were staying in was worth way more than what they got priced out of. You know what I mean? And they didn't
it's-
know it. The
I
people
mean,
don't like.
It's getting in on a different topic, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm the kind of person that I don't ever want someone to feel sorry for me. I don't ever want motherfucker to give me nothing. If I don't have it, if I'm not happy with my situation, I'm going to do some shit to change it.
Hey, I
I'm
feel
going to
you.
fucking work hard to change it.
I feel you.
That's just my mindset. If I don't like being there, then I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to
But
continue.
but
to
it's
feel-
not.
what if it's
but
your
it's
grandma?
it's not.
What's that?
What if it's your grandma or something? You
But
know,
see,
she's
no,
not gonna.
it's not that. It's not
I
that.
don't-
It's not that they're not progressive because they're doing shit. But it's that there's snaky people in the industry that come in and get people. Just like in the North Side, they're like, oh, this isn't a historic building. We're gonna knock this shit down. Whoever owns it, you're shit out of luck. Or just things like that. There's shifty things going on. I'm not saying it's happening everywhere all the time,
Right.
but it does. It happens a lot. It happens more than you think. Like people go like through the back doorway to do things and do crooked
For
shit.
sure.
Like
No,
it
I
happens a
understand.
lot.
You know,
Understand that part.
there may be a misconception around this, but the same way, I don't want to just say minorities, but
But it's not-
primarily
It's
minorities.
not just
feel-
white people doing it, though.
No,
That's
no, no,
another
no,
thing
no,
too. It's just
no,
it's not just
but-
like oh the white dude is coming in here and just kicking out all the minorities.
No, not at all. What I was saying was the way that minorities may feel like if they go to an upper class restaurant where they get put in the back corner, like I don't know if you guys have, well, I don't know if you've ever felt like you went into a fancy restaurant and you got put in the back and you noticed there was, you know, a certain demographic of people back there, and then up front there was.
I mean, I've definitely went places, nice places,
And felt that way, maybe,
like
maybe-
not gotten the service that I thought I would get. Like,
But so have I.
but-
sure.
and that's
Like,
the point though. Is it's
Same
not
shit.
like it's not just one. Just like I said, it's not just the white dude coming into the hood kicking all the people out.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's also other race people that are business people that are do just as shifty stuff. It's just more than other that just happens to be what happens, and then like that's the outcome is that people see that and then like all of a sudden associate it. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
it's
see, the
not
housing,
just one.
the housing thing,
it's not
I
just one
attribute
thing.
more to just lower income families
Mhm.
getting forced out of a neighborhood they may have spent their entire lives in. And
Yeah.
it's not black or white,
Well, just
but
like
it's lower income. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
But they ain't got
that's
no.
the,
They,
that's
they ain't
the
got no
comparison
choice.
I could make is
They
like,
ain't got no choice. This
nah,
is the
dude,
problem.
you can't just instantly have a
It's like a whole
$80,000 a year
section,
job.
a whole neighborhood of Section 8 doesn't have a choice to say,
But that's the thing. These people are already getting a fucking discount. Like, if you're already getting a discount on life, you got to
They're
live
getting a
where we tell
discount
you to
for a
live.
reason, though,
Yeah,
bro. It's
man.
not like
What do you mean
it's
for a
not-
reason?
a
I
lot of
can't
those
get Section 8.
people go
know.
go through
Because you work too hard.
Yo, people go through some rough stuff though.
Yeah.
Because you work too hard.
Like,
What if you
there's
fresh
some
out,
people
bro?
that going through some rough
What if you
stuff.
go? What if you?
I know, but
okay,
that's not.
that-
I already pay. I already
that
pay a
are-
fuckload of taxes for
that
these
are-
people to
but
live,
it's not
bro.
you though. We're not talking about.
I know.
you.
I'm saying, but I do.
I'm talking
though.
about Section 8. Though.
No, I know,
We're
but I
talking
help pay
people
for
on
the Section 8. My taxes go to all that
Yeah.
welfare, the Section 8, and all these
And-
people that would rather sit down and watch Jenny Jones all day and not
But
go
that's
get a
your
job.
assumption.
That's your
not-
assumption.
I'm not saying that's
That
every
is
person.
definitely
Yeah,
that's
of
definitely your
I'm not,
assumption.
but how
That's
many
definitely your
people? How many
assumption.
people have a story
There's-
about
there's
why
a lot
they used
of
to be in
people
Section
that-
8? They used to be able
there's
to
a lot
get
of
it,
people
and then
that-
they made
I
it,
used to be
they
in
did some
Section 8.
fucking- They did some big shit.
Yo,
They-
there's a lot of people
worked
that
hard,
used
though.
that used to live in the hood in Section 8 and come out.
So you're
because-
saying So you're saying
There's
you know
just
what? You may
situations-
just work. You may fucking work really hard, and it's just not gonna work out for you.
That
Fuck
happens.
no.
That
Fuck
happens.
no.
It
It
does
doesn't.
happen.
That
You
happens.
work hard,
Yo,
some shit will
it
happen.
does- it
for
does
you.
happen.
Shit
I-
will happen
I
for
don't
you.
know,
if
it
you
Things
does
work
happen.
fail.
It does happen.
People fail, but that's just like
I
persistence.
failed a million times, but I continue to work hard,
Hey.
and I'm still fucking getting it popping.
Exactly.
But
But see,
listen.
that's the difference though.
if
It's
you
like,
give up, there's a difference between
like
failing
a,
and
like a
continuing
single
to work hard
like
and
a
giving
single
up.
mom that's going through some shit might need that help for a year, might need that help for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, okay, now I got a better job. Now I'm supporting my family. That's
He's talking about
happened.
they lived here their whole lives,
That's
and
happened a
generations
lot.
and all this shit.
There's,
Here's
yeah, I definitely.
older
there's some
people
that
not
live-
getting out.
Older people without
working.
retirement, you know what I mean? Like those are the people that we have to help those people,
Of
man.
course, that's what I'm saying. I'm already
Like-
giving. That's what I'm saying. I'm already giving
Yeah.
that money. I'm already giving that break.
Right, but if
So-
they can't afford to stay in their same neighborhood and they're forced out of their neighborhood that they've spent their entire life,
If the city wants to develop that neighborhood and make it something better,
they make it lucrative for
then
those
fucking
people.
and they move
Don't-
them over
don't-
here. You don't really have a choice. You move
don't
over here
bottom
because
line
you're
them
already
and
getting
fucking
a
kick 'em
deal.
out, bro.
You're already getting a deal off the fucking everyone else, bro. You don't really get much of a choice. You're getting a fucking deal.
But
Like,
there's people who aren't getting that handout who are living in those areas because they purchased a house and they own that motherfucker.
I mean,
they've been there.
Section 8 is definitely not free. You're still you're still
You don't
paying
think-
rent. and
You don't
you're
think,
still-
dude?
you're
I'm living in a
still-
neighborhood like that right now, 7th and Calumet. You don't think those people? I have this dude that lives next to me, old Mexican dude, coolest dude ever. He comes out on his porch, smokes. I wave to him every day. We talk, we chop it up. Been there forever. He's told me a bunch of stories. Like, they offered me this much, I said no. They offered me this much, I said no. They offered me this much, I said no. He's like, I'm staying here, and they're building around me, but I don't
and
want to.
That's just what I'm talking about. Eventually, somebody's
They're
gonna
gonna
come
offer
in
him
there.
enough fucking money, and he's gonna.
They're
leave.
gonna come in there and be like, "Hey, something's wrong with the land ownership
You've
property
lost way
tax."
value on this.
Or like,
Like,
oh, you know
this is
what?
the max.
Property taxes shot up, 50% this year, and if you can't afford it, then the city can come and be like, yo, you can't afford it, and that they can, we're gonna have to get you out of here. There's a ton of stuff like that that's happening. Not necessarily all the Section 8, but that's a part of it. But there's a lot of stuff like that.
I would agree is shady as fuck.
that's
and
what
if
we're talking about, 'cause
that's
you
wrong.
can-
I'm talking section.
I know,
you got a
but-
fucking
but
choice.
you
And another
said-
thing is the
What you do.
historic, like there's a lot of historic buildings out here that motherfuckers are coming in and just knocking down. And that's in every city. Instead of like preserving the history of like the city and things like that, people just come out here and it's just like, oh, nobody lives there. Nobody comes to this neighborhood, whatever. We're just gonna knock it down or whatever. But it's like,
I think at some points, sometimes the good outweighs the bad of what's going on in that neighborhood.
but it doesn't
And I
always.
think-
Correct.
It
Yeah,
doesn't-
and I definitely
For
understand your point of
here, I
trying
can't
to
say
build
anything about Chicago because I've never fucking been there.
And
But
I feel
here,
you.
I think that was the case.
the idea of developing the city. Sure, I get how you could sympathize or understand where they're coming from, but my brain always goes to that case, that one off of
I'm
somebody.
I'm for developing the city, but I'm for like you gotta like develop it in a way that the people live there like are progressing with the developments.
You're not
going
gonna be able to do that because downtown, that's the metropolis.
You should
That
be
is
able to
what's
do that.
popping.
Just like they built, like I'll give you an example. Just like that, they built a bike park in Ruby Hill Park right below the projects are on this hill right above it. It's like, why build a bike park? Why didn't you build a rec center or something in that park that people can go to with a library or something in it
What
where
do you
they
mean a
can
bike
go?
park, like a skate park or something?
Just like off-road bicycles. Like none of them kids got no like BM like
Right.
and they come and kick the kids out of there when they you know what I mean like they're not doing that for those
But
kids
dude,
that
how
live there
expensive
in
was
the
that?
park.
How expensive was a rec center? You know what I mean? It was probably.
This is probably the same thing
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Bike
city
park. I'm
just
trying
be
to
writing
understand.
checks out. I'm a construction company coming like
Probably
I
like
got
a dirt bike park.
developer that comes
That's
say
not
they got a
as
good
expensive as a
idea.
rec center though.
Huh?
That's not as
It
expensive
could
as a
be.
rec
It
center.
could
though.
be. Just depending on materials
The
and things
land
that they
itself?
lose.
I guess-
The land.
Yeah.
That's
like,
what I'm trying to understand. You said in dirt bike park. I'm seeing some dirt fucking
That's
jumps that was moved
what I was
around.
guessing. I don't know.
That's why I'm trying to understand.
I don't know. New bike parks that they're building now look like super like
I'll have to.
off the wall. Like
I can't speak to that. 'Cause I don't know.
X Games looking shit. Like
But I know a rec center is not
a
cheap.
bike park to me is just a bunch of dirt, but a bike
That's
park
what
to
I'm
a
saying.
developer is like they go in there and
Rec
actually
center expensive,
they
though?
actually build some shit.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the city's funding. I don't know.
I
how
don't
all that-
either.
all that
I don't.
shit's
I'm not
used,
gonna
but
say I do, but I
honestly, I wish they wouldn't have developed the city because there's too many fucks living here, and I have to drive around and deal with all these fucks every day.
Jesus.
But I'm just, that's another, just being honest. Like I fucking hate that shit,
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
at the end of the day, that's why everyone is here because these people need places to fucking. They're moving tech jobs here. Google just put an office here.
Everybody needs
Smuckers is putting an
something to
office
live.
here. Like all kinds of big companies are moving here, and these thousands of employees are getting jobs here with these big corporations are being transferred here. They need places to live. They need to develop the city. They built the Coors Field there. That really has stretched now north and pushed all the homeless and poverty and all that stuff out where I live now. When I first moved there a couple of years ago, and it's even better now than when I moved in a couple of years ago. But my dad was like, I told my dad on the phone, he's like, "What? You been down there?" I was like, "Yeah, it's cool." And he's like, "I haven't been down there for a hot minute, but I'm just letting you know, your grandma would call me all fucked up and drunk from a bar down there, and if it was past, she'd be like, "Oh, come give me a ride." And he's like, "If it was past dark, I wouldn't fucking going down there. 'Cause I was gonna get fucking killed down there." Like this is 20 years ago, but he's like, that's just what that area was. You know what I mean? Like he's exactly. And so, but now I live there. The shit's
I
great.
wouldn't use that.
It's a neighborhoods on the come up, but it's not like a.
That's my son's
I
little
don't know.
thermos for food.
I feel you know, man. And like I said, it's like it's a good and a bad thing, man. Like it's like, it's the what do you call that? Teeter totter, man.
The yin and the
It's
yang.
the yin and the yang, man.
Hey, on a side note, we're not going to get political this episode, but President Trump,
We tried.
hey, make weed
We're
legalized
pretty much
nationally. So motherfuckers stop moving here, and we don't fucking overfill our capacity of motherfuckers in this state.
It's gonna happen, man. The
I sure hope so.
city's gonna be the city,
You
though,
want a
man.
beer?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take some beer. You guys ready to get into these news stories?
Yeah, boy.
So let me fill you guys in on
wait,
this.
Before we do that,
what's up?
can we catch a man on his social medias?
Yeah, we go into this first, and then we'll get him on now.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let him plug everything. So if you didn't listen to the podcast last week, we started doing a thing where we kind of could just come up with headlines. Each of us going to read a story and kind of give you the headline, give you the rundown on the story. We'll give you our thoughts on the topic, and the point of this is to keep you guys misinformed because we really probably don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
And neither does the news place where we got this from.
Y'all ain't getting the fake.
Who wants to go
might
first?
be a complete lie.
Fake news.
Who wants to go
No.
first?
Well, my story's on one of your phones.
I'll
My
go
phone's
first.
about to die, so
I'll go
last.
first. My shit is a Buddhist monk charged with stashing 4 million meth pills in monastery.
Damn.
Yes, sir. How crazy is that?
Damn.
A Buddhist meth head.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
if it was acid or
Weed
shrooms or
even.
weed, but meth,
Meth.
you should be ashamed of yourself.
Man,
That's
So-
disgusting.
that's
So basically, in I guess Yangon, he's a Yangon, Myanmar.
I know that guy.
I have
Yeah, I
no
know that
fucking
guy.
clue where that is, but
Oh,
Yeah,
it's-
guy.
so
You ain't got nothing.
the monk got arrested by the authorities after they found 4 million meth pills in his car.
Wait, 4 million pills?
4 million
4
pills.
million.
How big is that?
In his
Dude,
car?
I got no fucking clue. They got
Wow.
a little picture right here. I don't know if you can see the picture, but
Damn, how does that
Wait,
even
why is-
fit in a car?
And I don't even see Buddhist people driving cars. Like, he was a monk. He was a monk.
Dude,
yeah,
that
it
had
says
to
he
be-
was. It says he was a monk.
Monks don't drive cars.
He was a
This
OG
fool-
monk.
This is already
Check this
debunked.
motherfucker
He was an
out.
OG
Debunked.
monk, so they
Yeah,
let him
it
take
said-
the whip. They was
They're
like,
like,
yo,
all right, cool, fool. You can push your Lambo
take
today.
the whip.
Right.
Take the whip, man.
Yeah, they said he got stopped on Sunday as he was driving through whatever the fuck.
PHUK.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
no clue how to
man.
say
some
it.
city up there.
Right. And basically they found 400,000 pills. Oh no, 400,000 pills in his
Let's see.
car.
It's still a lot.
And then they
That's
searched the monastery
crazy,
and
dude.
found 4.2 million pills worth $4 million on the street.
Wait. 4.2 million pills worth $4 million?
Yeah, I know. Sounds
Each
like
pill
a
was
jet.
less than $1.
Yeah, that. Where did you get this news, Trav? Hold up.
I actually got it off your Facebook.
Oh,
Lies.
No, I'm just like, honestly,
Are you
it's-
lying?
It's NBC.
Nah, it's on there. It's
Yeah.
NBC News.
It's NBC. Is it NBCnews.com?
It's NBSEE.
got him.
Not true. Not true.
Got him.
If y'all can see this,
Some onion type shit.
whatever.
Hey,
Whatever.
hey, that's
NB
real. That's
NBICU.
That's-
NBC.
the Ted Haggard of
but let me
fucking
oh wow.
That's pretty
the
ridiculous.
Buddhist
man.
religion.
Right,
yeah.
right, right.
That's pretty ridiculous.
So, and what they're saying is basically that this is like one of the biggest meth cities, around the world. It's Yangon.
What they gonna do now? How they gonna raise money? Damn.
It looks like
Zen gardens all day. Well, they're making Zen gardens across the world.
21 million pills they found last year in that city.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
It nears the
dude.
border of China, so I guess it's a huge traffic city.
What would
a
you do
Buddhist
if you?
monk on
yeah.
meth, dog. How
What would
fucking
you?
nuts would
He
that
wasn't
be?
necessarily. What did it say? He was on meth, or just slinging it?
Nah, there had to
I-
be somebody else
I
behind
would assume.
that.
I
Like,
honestly would assume maybe he wasn't taking him, but I think he was probably transporting him. I bet you
They're
he
just,
was.
Yeah.
they're just fucking.
Maybe he
They're
had
just,
a.
they're
they're just
building
making
shit
money
that-
off
you know what I
it.
mean?
They're just making. Somebody was behind that. They're just making money.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've never seen a Zen meth head.
Yeah, how bugged out would you be to fucking see a monk just driving on I-25, like giving people the finger driving by, like I got places to be, motherfucker.
Right, right.
Damn.
All right, okay, so I'm gonna kind of go. This isn't really a story, but I guess it's Live Science came out with their poll on February 1st of the happiest states and the
Oh,
saddest
I think
states
I've seen that.
in the country. Did you already see it?
I think I've seen it.
I,
Do you,
I haven't
uh,
seen it.
I'm gonna give you guys like some guesses. We'll go top 5 on each side, the saddest states or the most miserable states, whatever you want to call it,
Colorado Springs.
and then
is
we'll
up
go
there.
with the
States,
the happiest.
States as a whole.
Saddest,
Happiest
States as a whole.
states?
Yeah, state. Did you see this or no?
No.
Oh yeah, so this is that states. Now here's what this kind of makes up. They polled like a bunch of people in each state. Doesn't say the exact amount, but and then there's well-being scores, and that's how these are ranked. So based off of their answers to questions on their sense of purpose, social relationships, financial lives, community involvement, physical health. Those are kind of the things they base the scores off of. So what do you guys think would be just what?
I'm gonna guess
Saddest
Rhode
state
Island.
would have to be.
I'm gonna guess
I
Rhode
was
Island
gonna
for a
say.
happier
I was gonna
state.
say Seattle.
Okay, let's start with
Washington.
sad.
Sad, I would
What-
go with
what are the
Washington.
saddest?
too.
Yeah, Washington.
The saddest
Top
state?
5.
Saddest.
Washington's not even in there.
Colorado.
Is it saddest state?
So from 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45.
Where's there's a lot of
oh,
Native
they
Americans?
like 50
West
ranking?
Virginia.
Oh, 1
South
through 50.
Dakota.
South
Right?
Dakota.
Oh,
South Dakota's
South
up there.
Dakota. Gotta
And
be
the
there.
saddest?
Gotta be there.
Saddest state?
A lot of Native
Do
Americans.
we have
What?
South Dakota?
South Dakota is number 3, one of the happiest.
Oh, damn.
Whoa,
Happiest
what?
Number
state.
3, one of the happiest.
They are not. They are
yeah,
not
this
fucking.
is debunked already.
Yeah, they're not taking votes from.
No,
me.
here's what I'm going to say. Before I even looked this up, I thought in my mind, I was thinking like, okay, I had obviously places in my mind. I'm thinking places where people are fit. Maybe there's not a ton of motherfuckers, because that shit pisses me off every single day, driving in a ton of traffic, driving in just getting headaches, honking to people, dealing with
Right.
shit. I think that shit would piss me off, and I think that would piss other people off and stress them out more. You're working longer hours, takes you longer to get home, so you're away from your home longer. It feels like you're working a 10-hour workday when you're working 8, all that bullshit.
New York. Just
I
judging
thought
by
so,
the
too.
by the
Exactly what I
the
thought, too.
honking.
Exactly
The
what I
fucking
thought.
horns, man.
Not there. Not in the top. Not in the happiest, but not in the top 5 saddest either.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
I know.
Okay.
Because you're still in the
But
city.
if you think about
still
South
can do
Dakota,
stuff.
very open, lot of space,
Nothing
lot
going
of
on.
land, nobody on top of you. Top 5. I mean, the number 3. You know,
Happiest, huh?
So
No,
No,
we're talking where
We're trying
They
to
were
figure out
they were
saddest, but
happiest.
they
They
were
were
happiest.
happiest,
Yeah.
though.
Yep.
What do you
South
guess? What would you
Dakota.
guess would be saddest? One of the saddest
Saddest
states,
state?
top 5.
Florida.
Let me give you guys a hint,
Utah?
man. There's,
Michigan.
Chicago.
don't ever say that. No, not Michigan.
No, not the whole
States.
state.
I mean,
But Ohio is at 45.
Ohio?
And I'm pumped about that.
45 or
I
50?
fucking hate that place. That place is a sad, miserable piece of shit. That Ohio.
Yeah, right. Shout out to
Fuck the
Bone Thugs.
Buckeyes.
Yeah, shout
Fuck
out
the
to Bone
Buckeyes.
Thugs.
Fuck the
Dude,
Browns.
What's the saddest?
Bengals.
I can't even.
Anything
I don't
Ohio.
even know what the
All right.
saddest state
Sa-
would be.
Vegas?
So after that's
What's,
the
Vegas.
what's the
South.
I would
saddest?
say
No,
No?
no, not Vegas. It's the South.
What?
So
Louisiana.
number 50, West Virginia. West
Oh,
Virginia.
never
I
would've
was
guessed
gonna say,
that.
hey, that's where
Mad
like
South, poverty.
and there's a
lot
lot
of white trash.
lot of obese people.
Lot
That's
of-
like the biggest
good job.
obese
Good
obesity
job.
rate or whatever.
Physical health. So
Should've
then
said that.
right
That's
behind
what-
there,
that's what it
Kentucky.
says?
Kentucky at 49.
Kentucky.
Same thing. Obese,
Kentucky.
Damn.
poverty. You know, probably not great school systems. Probably not. You know what I mean? 48, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Never
Same
would've guessed.
situation. Not very.
That's why
you know.
KD left.
And then Indiana, and then Arkansas and Ohio.
Ohio's number one.
No, Ohio's 45. Those
He
are
worked.
those are five
Those
saddest.
five.
The saddest
Five
is West Virginia.
worst.
So that was from 50 to 49. West
Right.
All right,
Virginia,
let's go
Kentucky,
happiest.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
okay. We got happy.
All right. Number 5, Colorado.
I'm a guess. Oh, well, I didn't even get
Is
a
it-
guess.
It's
Sorry,
Colorado.
we're the-
I was gonna guess Colorado anyway, so
Yep.
I win.
A nice job. Number 5.
Thank you.
What do you guys
All
think? Number 4.
transplants. No.
Number 4?
Seattle.
Nope. Seattle's not in the top
California.
5. Nope. Not in the top
New
5.
York.
Is it Utah?
Nope.
What?
None of
I
those.
say Utah for the
guys
worst.
will
For
never
the
get
worst
it.
and the best.
No, it's Maine.
Maine.
Just because they
The
won.
lobsters.
Small, dude. Not a lot of
Lobsters will
people.
keep you
not a lot
happy.
of
It's gotta be in the
fucking-
lobsters.
Got the ocean there. Number 3, we already said South Dakota. Number 2, another place is just so much fucking land but no people.
Arizona.
Iowa.
No. Alaska. Number 2.
Alaska.
Yep.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yep.
What?
Alaska.
Number 2.
They don't even be getting sunlight like
Number
that.
2 most happy. But they're super. That state,
Fuck.
they don't have like
They
a ton
probably
of
took
fucking.
this when they had that fucking like 6 months of sunshine.
Right, right. They're
That's
like, oh,
what
we
they
good
deserve.
now.
We straight.
Damn.
Like, damn it, I forgot about this.
Number
It's lit,
1.
yeah.
I think number 1. It makes sense. It's the place where we would all probably want to live if we could afford it. But that's
Hawaii.
just expensive as
Miami?
fuck. There you
Hawaii?
go. Hawaii.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Hawaii's number one.
number 1 happiest.
Hella meth.
Number 1
There is
happiest.
a lot of meth.
Is
out
there
there.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a meth
Dog
program?
is always
They
out
call it
there.
ice.
Food, you
I
better
don't
watch
watch that
Dog.
shit. I don't got time for that.
Watch Dog.
Who you put?
This was a dog. Wait, Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
This show's called Watchdog.
No, no.
Oh, weird.
So you better watch
I hear the
Dog.
natives.
Oh.
I hear the natives hate the mainlander people though, man.
I'm sure.
out there.
Then they got one more. This headline is dog throws up in baby's mouth to save its life. So we got
Oh, wait, I was like, what the
making that. I was about
this
to
fool
say.
I was
fucking
so
ruined it. I
excited.
know. I
That
was
was
about
a
to try.
rap,
I was
dude.
about
That
to
was
freestyle
that
that
was
one.
definitely not.
All right,
shit was so ridiculous. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Why is he reading Johnny's story? This fool's does some gross shit.
All right, so
Ace
my
Ventura.
story for this week is the relieved family writes a scathing obituary for an evil father who passed away. Clearly,
They did what?
they wrote a
So
real
they just-
shitty
they
story.
just-
They
so
shit on this
him
dude.
while
Yeah.
in the eulogy or what?
The obituary.
You Googling?
Oh, in the obituary.
He must have been a
Yeah.
terrible person.
Yeah.
Did they capitalize bitch?
This is his obituary.
Yo, he
Hey,
has to be-
75-year-old Galveston, Texas man who died of cancer too. They
Damn.
just shit on him. They talked about being relieved. They listed his hobbies as including being abusive to his family, expediting trips to heaven for the beloved family pets, and fishing, which he was less skilled with than the previously mentioned. Leslie's life served no other
That's
obvious
crazy,
purpose.
dude.
He did not contribute to society or serve his community, and he served no redeeming qualities besides being quick-witted, or besides quick-witted sarcasm, which was amusing during his sober days. So this man died at 75, and his whole family shit on him. And
I mean, it
basically
is
were
what it
relieved.
is.
All
Like,
right,
the guy was a spade. They call him a
That's pretty
spade. What do you
messed up,
want,
man.
Well, we don't
Expedited-
use
what did he
the
say?
term
Messed up,
spade.
though, man.
Expedited his pets into heaven? What was it?
You can't
Yeah,
really
just
talk.
killing his-
You
killing
can't really
his
talk
pets.
about a dead dude like that,
Yeah.
though, man. No matter what, dude. You can't. If he's dead, he don't have no way to defend
It is what
himself.
it is. If the guy, maybe he just wasn't a good guy. I don't
They
know.
definitely.
Hey,
They
Why
weren't.
didn't they tell him that when he was
They
alive,
weren't
though?
romanticizing the
They
dead
should.
though.
They should have.
Listen
Told
to
him
this.
off
Listen
when
how
he was
cold
alive.
this is.
Right? They probably kept their mouth shut.
With Leslie's passing, he will be missed only for what he never did, being a loving husband, father, and good friend. No services will be held. There will be no prayers for eternal peace, and no apologies to the family he tortured. Leslie's remains will be cremated and kept in the barn until Ray, the family's donkey's wood shavings, run out. Leslie's passing proves that evil does in fact die and hopefully marks a time of healing and safety for all. This dude must have
Why the
been
fuck? But why the fuck
piece
would you?
of shit.
He must
and he
have
was
done
still
some
married.
crazy.
I mean,
But
why
why
don't
didn't they
understand.
say, yo, this is how he was. This is what he did. Like he
I don't-
must have been.
You gotta be.
But they
bro,
stayed with him.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
so,
what I'm saying. Though.
hey, let
Like,
me
wouldn't
say,
you
my
just do-
grandparents were
wouldn't you
married
just-
like 75 years. And shout out to my grandpa, my grandma. But their relationship was
hated each
very
other or what?
dysfunctional. There was some hate. There was some violence after they got to the point.
But did your whole family hate them though?
Nah, but
Yeah.
but I'm not going to go as far as to say there weren't people who had reasons to be very
Yeah, that's crazy,
dissatisfied
man.
with my grandfather. I love him to death.
Are they still around?
No, they both have passed.
Both
Yeah, but
passed.
see,
Did
but
they ever
you
divorce?
went
They
to the
never-
funeral though.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
They didn't even throw a
didn't do
funeral for him.
They fed
So I
his-
can understand.
They fed his ashes to the donkey.
But I can
man.
understand,
I
like,
know,
going
to
through
the
some
donkey.
shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit is foul. But I mean, I can understand. People,
Look at Ray.
people
Hey,
stay
shout out to
married
Ray.
through
Shout out
shit.
to Ray the donkey right
That's
now.
rough, man.
People stay through marriages.
People
But that
stay
shit,
through
that
some-
shit is next level.
Nah, the new marriages,
crazy.
now,
That's
like
Stone
like
Cold
old
Steve
school
Austin.
marriages,
That's crazy.
Right,
old
right,
school
right.
marriages, people stay together. New school marriages, you do some shit like not put the toilet seat down.
Oh,
and some
you're
shit.
gone.
You
That's
don't
a
like my
divorce.
status, motherfucker?
gone.
That's a divorce. Like, oh,
I'm
nigga,
out.
That's
that's
only
Yeah.
that's only
it.
with family
Exactly.
side.
Why
though.
does she like
Yeah.
your posts?
You know what I mean?
You're
Like,
like, what
you
the
can
fuck?
get
It's
divorced
public.
over
I
anything
posted it
nowadays.
publicly.
You like my
People
homeboy's
get
post.
divorced and get married the next week. Like,
Right,
oh, it's
right.
done. Ah, I found somebody new.
I'm
It's
in
like,
love. Head over heels.
How does that even?
I met him at the bar and we got shitty and fucked. And I knew we were meant to be together.
Got shitty and fucked.
But that's only the family shit. Like that's how the family felt about him. You don't know this guy's friends didn't write some shit up. If maybe he
Yeah,
had
where,
some
where
friends,
his
maybe-
friends at?
But
man?
That's what I'm
hold
saying.
up, hold
That's
up.
only one
The homies
side.
had to be
Real
scumbags,
talk,
too.
right
only
here,
one
right
side.
here. Zach, I know you a limited amount. I know you pretty well, but a limited amount. Trav, I know you very well. Carl, I know you a limited amount. If any of you guys died and nobody threw a funeral for you, I would be like, that's kind of fucked up. Like, what can I do?
Something
Yeah, but
weird
bro,
going on.
we're way the fuck down
Something
the line. Like
weird's going on.
75 years old. Like at that time, these fools ain't on Facebook probably, bro. Like they didn't have that kind of connection with people. Like once you moved, you moved. Once Henry moved away to fucking California to go pursue the dream,
That was
you maybe
it.
talked to him every 3 months, 6 months on the telephone. You probably lost.
But you
connect.
make a phone call and you're like,
Oh yeah, how do you know his
Jimmy,
number?
Oh, Jimmy died.
You went through your fucking
Yeah,
little old
nah,
black
like
book.
Steven, even the
It's a
older
different
cats,
game.
somehow,
They keep in contact
when people
somehow.
pass away,
Word.
you find out about
Hell yeah,
people
word
pass-
spreads.
But
You're
you,
like-
you find
But
out
this
like,
shit, the fool was already burnt up and fed to the donkey.
Listen,
bro.
and I would
Yes.
say, hey, why was there
why'd y'all
no
do that?
funeral?
Yo, why'd y'all
So-
do that?
Oh, because he was a piece of shit? That was the homie. It's like,
Damn.
you know what? I played dominoes with Jimmy every single weekend. He's a good dude.
I would like
You know, I'm
to.
gonna have a-
It
I
would
would
be
like
tight
to-
if they,
Yeah.
if we could hear from the friends, that would be tight.
Because you,
Yeah, I want
just
to
don't
know
It's one side.
though. Like,
But it sounds like he-
when,
You gotta be-
when
beating
they
the
write
shit
an
out of
article like that, you want to just you want to be like, what did this fool do?
He's either that
To
terrible
be
or
that-
it's over exaggerated.
Because I want to understand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I dislike people, but I feel like I don't have a hate like in my like you could be. It takes a lot to offend me. Like it takes a lot to offend me, and
They're
I feel
happy
like
he's gone. They're happy
like
he's
he must have
dead.
did some crazy, like he must have, or they probably really sensitive, but
He's just honest. He's the only honest one in
he
there.
just said
She's like,
he
hey,
just said one
uncle,
bad thing.
uncle,
Right.
I'm gonna try out for the voice, and he's like,
He's like,
you
no.
sound like shit.
You
Yeah.
don't sing
Like,
good.
you know what? Fuck you, Uncle Jimmy. You're
No
dead.
Dick, yeah. What a scumbag. Can't wait to die.
Somebody's mean. And
Yeah,
it's either
right.
them or it's him. But
It's
we wanna,
either the whole
we
family
want to
or
know.
one man.
We want to know.
Hey, do you got a favorite music city, by the way? I wanted to ask you that
Like
because
favorite for
just to stop by and do music.
like the play in.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, favorite music city.
Is there one that sticks out? Because we've only been to a couple, but I mean, Austin's up there for us because it's just a fun ass city. Good food, good vibes.
I played a house party in
But you
St.
played a lot more
Louis,
places.
and people at that house party were just they just enjoyed live music, man. Like to like
Did you open up for
a
Murphy Lee?
different level. You know what's funny is like that's what the joke was. It was like anybody that doesn't know St. Louis is like knows. Not that you don't know, but like they think of
Nelly,
St.
the
Louis.
Lunatics.
Nelly and the
Nelly?
Lunatics, man.
Yeah.
And that's like when he
Who
said
else do they got?
I wasn't thinking
St.
about it,
Louis
but then when
don't
he said that, I was like, oh yeah, it's like I was like, oh
Wait, is
yeah,
he from St.
Nelly.
Louis?
I don't know.
St. Louis.
You know that guy Tree?
But I don't think of a lot of.
People
I mean,
go
I
to
know
that show.
the
Same
homies that I
show.
know out
Right,
there
right,
for the
right.
music of
But
St.
who's
Like when I
coming
think
out
of St.
Louis?
Louis, hey, when I think of St. Louis, I think of my homies. Like I don't think of any. I don't think of Nelly. I don't think of.
Those
but
fools, the doorway were from
the doorway was
St. Louis.
for
Yeah,
St.
yeah,
Louis?
they definitely were.
Oh, they were.
and they were live too. They
put
definitely
on
had
a
a
great
lot
show.
of energy.
Yeah.
Nelly's the only thing I think of.
That's the only
Nelly,
thing I
Nelly
can
and
think
Randy Orton from WWE.
Sounds
Oh, I
like the
know.
first. Yo,
Hit with the RKO
Mastermind.
out of
That's the
nowhere.
dude y'all gotta look up.
And Albert
Mastermind.
Pujols.
Shout out to the homie.
Hey, shout out to
He's-
our homie Mastermind.
St. Louis, man. St. Louis.
Zach Mastermind, what up?
Who's that?
Mastermind, huh?
listening.
No, we got a homeboy named
Yeah,
Mastermind in
yeah.
the Springs.
Is he cool?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dope.
But damn, St. Louis was cool, huh?
Yeah, St. Louis.
I definitely, yeah.
is dope.
I've always wanted to make it out there. I got a homegirl who's always she's from there and she's always big up in the city.
They, they got a lot of music, man. Like they've got a lot of music. Like the gig that I played, they had a bunch of artists on, but then they had like that whole weekend they had a bunch of shows going on. I went to like 2 other shows or whatever when I was out there, and the artists are dope, man. Atlanta, that's another spot that's just like really, really dope, and not even just like not even just like hip hop music or whatever, but like jazz and all this shit is just popping off.
A lot of
down
street
there.
music.
Yeah, dude,
a
I
lot
was
of
I was
and out of
in
bars
these
and-
random
yeah.
spots and just like people were just dope musicians just playing.
I
And
fuck
was
with
just
that.
like it was super dope.
That's how Memphis is.
It was dope.
Right, New
Like,
Orleans.
you could
all
just
that shit.
yeah,
you could just walk into a
So
spot
much
and
soul
people are
to be
just
like,
like, yeah,
blown the
it's,
fuck away,
people
like,
are mind
so
blowingly
much talent.
good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
And you play this bar every Tuesday for
Yeah.
15 people.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
Fuck
right,
this.
right.
But shout out to them
Every
for doing
city,
it every week.
every city has their little like their little
The
like,
secretive, like,
the secret locations where you go and then just like shit's just dope.
Vibing, yeah.
fire. Hell yeah,
like the
dope.
Metal Arc Mondays, they had the jazz nights, the jam, and
Never
like,
been on a Monday.
bro, you walk in there and people sit in, and I had no idea there was this many dope musicians. This is when I first started going down there for it, but there's so many dope musicians that just pop in and just like, oh, I'm just gonna hop on the drums real quick.
Yeah.
And just like be going off, and I'm just like, what? Like this is just mind blowing. Like,
Hey,
No doubt.
not to run back too far, but that Metal Arc, the goodness and the solution, like that shit made me proud to be older.
yeah,
Because
it's
you go
vibes,
to- you
man.
go to
It's
that
good
scene,
music.
And it's like it feels like everyone's 27 plus. And everybody
It's
loves
definitely an older crowd.
amazing music.
I mean, it's a mix though.
but
too. It's
there's
just
some
even
younger,
young. It's
but
even
I
it's
feel like the
mixed now.
majority.
There's not a lot of spots like that though. Where
Yeah,
it's like a
you
mix
walk-
of older cats, young cat, and everybody's vibing to the same music.
Nobody wants any fucking drama.
Everybody's just
Everybody wants
happy,
to
like-
dance and have some drinks.
It's almost like
and
everybody's
chop it
on
up.
drugs, but it's not.
And that's where I saw
We
Dave
got
Chappelle.
drugs.
I saw Dave Chappelle. Were you there when Dave Chappelle was there?
Nah. Oh, I
What?
was there. He
When?
did. Kenny.
Yeah,
Dave,
he
dude,
walked through.
the Metal Arcs just like the Solution is known for having random like Drake's
Just
dad
stoppings.
popped in one night and was kicking it. Dave
Wow.
Chappelle, Mac Miller.
Just seeing what's
After
good.
their shows, they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
pop in there. And the
that's
homegirl
fucking
Julie,
dope.
shout out to Julie. We were kicking it.
just
I'm,
the
I'm
spot,
hanging out
man.
with King Fo and Rob For Real.
Yeah.
We're at the bar taking drinks and shots, and I'm lit. And Julie texts me, and she's like, "Hey, look back here." I turn around, look at her, and she's like waving her hand, trying to point in a direction. I'm like, I'm too faded.
Dave Chappelle.
And I
sitting
just
there.
turn back around, and I'm like, "Oh, cool. Hey, that's whatever. I don't care." And I go back taking drinks, and she hits me again, like, "No, look." I turn back around. I see Julie point, like, "Shh, look at this motherfucker." And I look over, and I see Dave Chappelle behind 2 big bodyguards, and I was like, "Oh, weird, Dave Chappelle." And then went
Oh,
back to
damn.
drinking because I was
Yeah.
lit. Like I couldn't process like.
That's
Right.
another
Should
thing
be
too. Is
amazed
like
or
when you're
excited, but, like-
down there, you're having such a good time that
Yeah.
like it doesn't like anybody could be there. It doesn't really matter because y'all are all having a good
You're in
time.
the zone. Like,
Like,
it's all
everybody's having a good
a
time.
contributed energy
Yeah,
to the room. Like that's
yeah.
You guys
so
are passing that up
Dope.
this year?
It's dope.
No, this is
here.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's
oh,
a
Metal
party
Arc
that goes on
South
every
by.
Friday,
Friday and
every
Sunday.
Friday night at the Metal
Metal
Arc, and
Arc
then in the
here, got
summertime
you.
it's
On
goodness.
Sundays.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
low key,
I've
Lazy
been back a
Eyes.
couple times.
Yeah,
Sounds
shout out to
Supreme,
Lazy
those-
Eyes.
those
That's
dudes-
my
Lazy
dude, man.
Eyes,
They
too.
put
That's
together.
good
They
dude.
know how to select music, man. It's crazy. These dudes like know how to just play good music, man. And that's like,
We should roll.
yeah, that's a
dope
hell of a skill though, man. That a lot of people don't realize. Like being a DJ, being like a good, because everybody's a DJ nowadays.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody
I'm a
plays
DJ.
music. Everybody does everything, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Like if you want to be a DJ, go be a DJ. But like once you become a good DJ, it's because like one, your skills are up, but two is like your selection of music is just like you're either bringing out some classics or being like, you remember this? Or you're saying, have you ever heard this?
Right,
And
breaking
mixed in with
records and
this,
shit, yeah.
and you're just taking people on a journey. Like, yo, come over here with me. Check this out.
Yeah.
And they do that every Friday. These fools and it's funny because I can see them going back and forth, and they're like, oh, Lazy's gonna play that one early.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring him back now, and
Yeah.
then they just kind of like that's what makes it good though. It's
That's
like
cool.
And that's the
They
difference
do
between
that. These
a
fools do
great
that.
DJ and a good DJ. I feel like a good DJ knows what's hot in the moment, but a great DJ can pick a song that no one knows and not turn the entire crowd off because
people still
you can
grooving
pick,
to
you
that
can
shit,
pick a
you know?
dope ass song and play it for people who've never heard it.
But that's what's
and
funny.
some people will vibe to it, but if you pick the right song,
It's the
everybody
right
just can keep
song.
it moving right
Yep.
after like
It's the right
you
song.
hear "Summertime" from
Right.
Fresh Prince or whatever it is. You can lead them into continuing dancing and being like, I didn't lose a step to this.
Yeah. Cause you can play one of the hits that are out right now,
Yeah.
like in the middle of a set, but if you don't put in the right combination of songs, people will be like, what?
Okay, well,
like why
shit.
did you do that?
I just
Right,
listened to
right.
fucking
What?
I listened
Like,
to
what was that?
Lil Uzi Vert right after fucking
Taylor
listening to a
Swift.
classic hip hop track.
No, you know who did that shit and fucking killed it, and I didn't even know. Like, I never met this man. I didn't know who he was or how tight, like if he was tight or not. I thought he just DJ'd for Trev Rich, but DJ Squizzy Taylor was at that Mile High fucking bar. I don't even know what that place is called. Maybe it's just the Mile High something or other. It's kind of like in Rhino, and he was fucking spinning over there, dude.
Smile High Spirits
And he was
or
just
whatever?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I went there randomly, like just met up with a friend over there or a group
Fool
of
was
friends.
getting down.
Dude, it was fucking sick.
He's
like
sick.
he was.
I like
killing
that kid, man,
shit.
because he
Yeah,
was
he's
was
sick.
playing like he played a set one night, and I think I was at Mount High Spirits for
Oh, yeah.
some event, and he played like kind of like a Kanye tribute, man, but just
Yeah.
mixed in all these songs kind of like back to back.
Yeah.
But they all made sense because like it was like a theme, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way he mixed it
Yeah.
in, it was like I was like, this shit is dope.
That's
man.
how I was so caught off guard. I was like, what the fuck? Who is this? And I look up and see the banner, DJ Squizzy Taylor. I was like, oh, fuck. This was just doing regular show. Like, I thought he just DJ'd for Trev. Like,
Yeah.
Nah,
I didn't
An
know.
amazing
He
DJ
did
I
will
didn't
around-
know
turn
he was like
he DJ'd
tearing it
around
up
town.
like
Yeah,
that. It's
he-
cool, man.
An amazing DJ will
Nice.
turn your night from like
Yeah.
real solid to fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Like you'd be lit like every song's dope.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop moving.
No
the whole
doubt.
crowd was
Hey, that
moving.
Metal Rock has been having people pop there for a while, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
DJ
that's been,
Revolution showed up one night I was there. Like, dog, there's just a number of fucking great people who stop in and
We're doing a Dilla party Sunday the 26th.
hey, let me be real with you. If
Jay-
almost anybody in the
Jay
world told
Dilla.
me that they were doing a Jay Dilla party, I wouldn't show up.
He wouldn't.
As a hip hop head, I respect what he did for the culture, but I'm always like, I'm gonna show up to a Dilla party and I'm gonna hear a bunch of shit I don't want to hear. I'm gonna be around a crowd of a bunch of people I don't want to hear because the hip hop heads
This
can be some of the most
guy.
annoying people in the world.
Dog, I
Rest in peace,
100.
Jay Dilla. And I'm like, I don't want to be around that crowd because the second they hear just a fucking dope ass, even
Like
a
the
Wiz
Red or
Khalifa
something?
song.
If they drop the red,
But if they played a fucking sick ass Wiz Khalifa song, people be like, oh, that's mainstream, and I'm like, bro, don't do that to me right now.
right?
But I know you're gonna have something proper. Yeah, I know you're gonna have something proper.
You fucking
kicking.
up my vibe.
Yeah,
Yo,
because
The
that's
guest that we're gonna have is gonna do justice for Jay Dilla.
okay.
Like, in the realm of like
And
just
You
Be
know
in
what we're
that
talking
environment.
about though. The boom bap heads that only listen to, you know what I mean? Fucking, there's only
but
one true form
I
of
feel
hip hop.
like we need those guys, man.
you know
I'm
we
not
do
saying-
need
I'm
them,
not
but
saying-
we
that's
need
not where
all
I'm
of
trying to go. I'm not trying to go listen to fucking.
You need to go. You need to go once in a
I'm
while.
gonna be at your spot.
You have to go.
I'm gonna be at your spot.
I thought you were about to hate on Dilla for a second. I
No,
was like,
no,
wait,
no.
what?
No, it's who it comes
You
with.
can't hate on
I got
Dilla,
you.
man.
A
It's
lot
just
of
like the
Dilla
Beatles,
fans.
fool. I say
No, it's like the Grateful Dead to me. Those fucking
Like the
annoying
Beatles
ass
fans
shit.
make you
Something
hate
like
the
that,
those
Beatles.
deadheads.
Yeah,
Got
but
that cult
I fuck
following
with
that
the
swear
Beatles.
about
Yeah.
this is the only, this is
Grateful
real music.
Dead.
This is it.
Their music.
The
was cool.
Deadheads are the fucking worst.
They're
bro.
fans.
Annoying as shit.
See,
Traveling
but that's
around the
like
country,
are you a
fucking
fan
annoying
of music or are you a fan of just like the that scene or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Their whole energy, like what they
yeah,
embody.
yeah. That's
I
what
think
I'm
a lot
saying.
of these
No, I'm
fools- I
saying
think-
like the hip hop head, like because I know hip hop heads, but I know hip hop heads that like music, that like all kinds
That's
of
how it
other
should
shit.
be.
That's how it should be.
Right. And
That's how it
that's
should
what I'm
be.
talking about. Who wear the Dilla shirts every Tuesday and Thursday are the people who will only go see underground rappers who are not mainstream sound. Like, I don't want to be around that. I appreciate there's some of those artists are dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be hanging out with those people. Like, I'm standing by myself with a beer and some dude taps me on the shoulder and just looks at me and shakes his head like, That's tight, huh? Like, fool, yeah, I know it's tight. Dog.
You sound like a hater right now, dog. Even though I fuck with you 100%
You
on
know,
that. But
I
you
just
sound
don't
like a
need
hater.
you to connect
Yeah,
with me
yeah,
over
yeah.
like this is tight.
Because no,
That's
I
not
agree.
what I come there for. I come there to listen to music, not to talk to you about, oh, this song's tight. Yes, it is. That's why my head's nodding, motherfucker. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. Leave me in my zone.
And I feel like a lot of these
I'm probably
people,
high.
they all have families now. So they used to go to shows when that was popping, and then now they got families and shit, and they don't even check up on new music. They just, pretty much hate on it.
Yeah.
And it's the thing that makes me mad is because I always feel like it's an art.
How
It's
do y'all
something-
feel about like
I was
Lil
talking.
Yachty?
I don't know if you knew that.
I was,
No, I'm
I was,
fucking with you. Go,
I was
go.
trying to, because you said about the the older cats that got families now.
That are not really going to new shows. They're not checking out new shit. Because some people, they might have
They're
a
stuck in their
decent
ways.
sound, but they might be fucking dope live, and they're not gonna know that because they're not gonna fucking go to the show.
How do y'all feel about the younger
I like a lot of
the
the younger
You
Personally,
generation.
said Yachty, no. Dog shit.
Yachty.
I'll give Yachty 20%.
So
Give us
I'm only
15.
I'm only going off of like the what was
Terrible
it,
to me.
double XL cover or whatever. It was
Like
like
freestyles?
it was
Alright.
like I didn't go. I actually
Oh,
I
okay.
saw like one of the freestyle videos.
The
and,
freestyles
like,
were terrible, but that's not.
Glad you didn't
that's
waste your
not,
time.
They were set up to fail there. That's not their lane. That's not what they do. They
They're
don't
not
drop
spitting
They don't-
bars.
they
bars.
don't
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just don't drop. They're not bar rappers. They don't. You know what I mean?
You want to hear them do a fucking catchy ass single, you know? That's
yeah,
all they
that's the
have.
joint.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
that's
joint.
that's what they do.
So Lil Yachty's got 2 or 3 singles from
You got
me.
the catchy joints.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I'm trying to remember. I just read a
See, and I
an
haven't listened to his
interview,
whole
and they
joint,
said
and
his
that's
music
another
is
thing
cute.
too.
Jeremy
is that
Pig
I
just
haven't
said
listened to.
his music's cute.
Because to hate
No,
to not like
Acute.
something, you have to go through and you have to like research it.
I've
Of
tried
course.
to
That's
see
what
what
I
the
think.
hype was about. That's
You
the
have
thing.
to
I've
check
seen
it
the
out.
name,
Like,
I've tried-
so I
I've
can't be
tried.
like,
I've
oh,
tried.
I hate that because I haven't like listened to the whole catalog yet
You're not
to
missing
be like,
much,
yo.
bro. I'll let you save you
But
the
if you
time.
listen to 15 songs and don't like one, it's fair assumption to say,
See,
I
I
probably
haven't
don't
listened to
rock with them.
15 songs.
So you don't know
that's the
none of their
problem.
new shit?
That's the
Right.
problem.
None of these new
No,
cats?
Yeah, you gotta check 'em.
I haven't really
You gotta
listened
check
to
'em.
A lot of
You
them.
gotta check 'em.
And see,
Yo.
I've been listening to a lot of like, I've listened to younger kids like Masego or like, who's the other dude that I was just listening to? Smino from Chicago, St. Louis. Another dude.
Don't know.
Nah,
really
I
dope.
never heard of him.
Smino. You should check him
Hey,
out.
You guys ever heard of
Really, really
Smino?
dope.
you
Really,
haven't
really
heard
dope.
of. You haven't heard of.
Yeah.
Nah, like if you haven't,
Smino.
like these dudes are younger dudes to me that are like they actually like are making music. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Is it
musical.
still hip hop?
Yeah,
Ish?
but it's like
Okay.
it's hip hop, but it's like it's musical as shit. Like Masego plays the
Okay, so
saxophone,
that's not like
raps,
that's
and
not into the
sings.
mumble rap type of like these like
See,
you're
that's the,
Yachty and
but what about
It's a genre now. It's like its own.
Migos.
genre.
Migos, I
Migos,
fuck with
shit.
Yeah, the
Migos.
Migos are.
Because
tight.
aren't they in
Who
that
doesn't?
like?
You guys-
They were the
in that
OG
lane?
mumble rappers. Like,
who doesn't fuck with Migos? Everyone and their mom thinks.
See,
think
I don't
Migos
have a
is
lot of
dog shit,
Migos
but
stuff.
You don't like
I
them at
don't
all?
have a lot
Everyone's
of
fucking
Migos
been
stuff.
reading the internet. and
You don't
wants
like
Migos
Migos?
But I've
on
heard
everything.
there's,
You don't
I've
like
heard
them at
some,
all?
I've heard some of their stuff, and
The big shit, they're
the
cool. on
beats
Big
are
Shot.
dope.
they're
Yeah,
catchy, man.
the-
They're good for a
Migos are fucking
club.
tight.
the harmonies and all that stuff
Yeah.
they throw in their stuff, like it kind of it's a sound. You
And
know
I
what I
was
mean?
a-
Like it's like a soundscape that's like people are
I
just
shouldn't.
like.
I
yo,
shouldn't say don't
this is
fuck with
good
the
mu-
Migos.
this
They're
is
just
the-
super
it's
hit or
music.
miss for me. Like
Yeah.
either I'm really
It
on it, like
sounds-
the shit
Okay,
on
okay,
Big Shot
fair
album,
enough, yeah.
Right.
or I'm
And
just
those
like
aren't the type
fucking
of
reach,
rappers
dude.
you're gonna
You know?
really want to. Oh, let me hear a fucking acapella verse
No,
from the
of
Migos.
course
You know what I
not.
mean? That's not.
Let me
that's
hear
not the-
16
that's not the
bars.
vibe.
Yeah, so that's
Cuz.
That's not the
different.
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
definitely different. Than,
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's. And,
But the
and-
new school shit to me,
But
dog,
I feel like we grew up listening to like Jay and Nas and like cats
did.
that would like come and just like bars were the thing. It was like
Right.
you were sitting there listening for somebody to come back and
For something
and,
clever,
and say
for
yeah
like-
and do some like
But you know what I think of? Outkast. When they dropped ATLiens and they started going to that like
Dude.
spacey sound, there was definitely a lane of people who were like, I can't fuck with this. Like
Homeware
this is
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
definitely-
And then there
Whistle
were people who were
wigs
like,
and
yo,
shit.
this is fucking amazing.
yeah.
And I feel like we were fortunate to be young enough in those those days to be like
To catch
completely
the vibe.
open minded and be
Right.
like, okay, well it's different, but I fuck with this.
That's a great
It's that
fucking
decision.
comparison.
yeah,
Like,
because
that's a-
because Lil Yachty,
it's really good.
you know, I
to think
know
about.
you don't fuck with him, but like
That
he
is
might be
that
the
is
right
actually
sound.
a really good.
He might be that perfect sound for this
analogy
generation.
or whatever. Like that's
You know,
Well, how do you fucking grow the sound if nobody does shit different? You know what I mean? If everybody's stuck in that same sound.
I'm not trying to listen to
there's
Pete
only-
Rock, See
yeah.
How Smooth in
Right.
2017.
Right.
No, get the
Right,
fuck
right,
out of
right.
here.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree too. I don't fuck with the
Yeah.
yeah. No, let's
Yeah, like you fuck with
It's
Big
just
Sean.
too much.
Big
Yeah,
Sean is
yeah.
a new fucking sound for for hip hop. The way
Big
he
Sean,
fucking
see, and
But he
His
still
bars,
says
he'll
some
change
shit.
up.
Yeah, he does.
He'll change up.
He says some shit. Like I just
See, but
listen
y'all
to that
still
and I
looking
feel
for bars.
inspired, you know.
Not
am
always.
for bars.
I
Not
am.
always.
Not, with
Like,
Big Sean, I feel like
If you
yeah,
fuck with Gucci, you don't
he's
listen
like
for
both,
bars.
dude.
yeah, he's a
Nah,
hybrid.
he's
And
such
I
a
fuck with
hybrid.
Gucci.
He's a
Yeah,
hybrid. Big
see, that's
Sean,
like
you
a
could
different
catch
type of music,
doing
too.
whatever, and you're cool with it. Like you could see him on.
You
some
can be in the
Migos
club
shit.
doing some ass, and
Yeah.
then you can fucking see him
Or he could
smashing
do
the shit with M or
Yep.
fucking dude. He's so well
Yeah,
rounded.
he's versatile as
Smashing
fuck.
them on
So
But at the
well
end of the day, it's all about the vibe, man.
Yeah,
it's all about
the
like
vibe.
where it takes you,
It
like
is,
where's,
it
where
is.
the whole.
That's why I love Big
sound
Sean.
of the
That's why we don't
inspires
like
me,
to kick
dude.
it with people that don't care, that don't fuck with the growth of music, because everyone wants to be
Yeah.
an artist now. No one even likes to say they're a rapper no more. You know, it's like, oh, I'm an artist. You know, I just do music. I love this, that, and the third. And that shit is dope because then you get so much new shit, and you don't have to fuck with all of it, but it grows the art. It's a fucking, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
And how would you be so pro underground if there wasn't a mainstream? Just be like, I just love rap music. Everything that
Pro
comes out, I
underground.
like. I just love everything that
Right.
comes out.
Right.
That'd be boring as fuck. I love hating some shit. I love hearing some shit and being like, nah, that's not tight. And then going to some shit and being like, that's fire.
Right.
Because I've had this to fucking compare to. I wouldn't hold a fucking 2000 or 1998 Eminem up in high regards if I hadn't heard whack MCs.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
I wouldn't hold a Kendrick Lamar in great light if I hadn't heard a fucking bullshit Macklemore verse. So, just because I don't fuck with that dude, but
No,
But yeah,
Macklemore's
That's
I
the
need
thing, though,
that
and I
balance.
think
And I do.
Macklemore's dope. So
Macklemore's
it's
tight.
music. That's the thing. When people are like, "Oh, it's the best."
You got
So-and-so's
choice,
the best
man.
rapper.
It's a
When they want to
distance, you got
debate
a
the best
choice.
rapper, and shit, I think that's the dumbest fucking argument because
Right.
The
to
best
someone
Options, baby.
like
None better
Yeah,
than
one of my
options.
homies
lyrics
said.
are different. you
One of
know
my
what I mean?
homies said, "Who do you think's better, Anderson .Paak or which is what we were talking about earlier? Anderson .Paak or Chance the Rapper?" And I'm like, that's two different types of artists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like even though they're both like
In the same
coming
kind of
up and
subgenre,
popping,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
they're both way different. You know, and that was just like a hard like that's. I couldn't really compare that.
Everything is there's so much that's so different. Like you say, who's the best lyricist? Well, fuck, what define lyricist? Some people, to lyricist is the underground fucking combatical, fucking tactical,
Yeah.
Radical,
yeah,
radical,
that kind of
radical,
fucking
radical,
big word rap. To them, that's a lyricist. And then to someone else, Eminem is a fucking lyricist because of the storytelling and the way he could fucking paint a
or
picture.
Rick Ross
And-
is a lyricist.
No, that guy's not a lyricist to
Yeah,
anybody.
Bullshit.
Rick Ross is dope.
Rick Ross
He's a
got
punt-
bars, motherfucker.
Punch bar. But that's
He
what,
said
okay.
Ross is
The way he
Okay,
paints a picture.
that's what I'm trying to say, though.
You sit
Bars.
there,
You just bars.
People used
You
to
just
hate on Wayne
back-to-back
back in
fucking
the day.
bars.
Remember, they always used to
That's
say that
what Wayne
Wayne
is.
not spit.
Shut up to
And
Wayne.
nowadays people are like, yo,
Wayne
that's
Z.
one of the
Lil
illest that's
Wayne.
ever
Because he's
spit.
fucking has, it's,
that's
it's the same
bars.
kind of bar rap. Exactly.
Right,
So
right.
that's what I'm saying. There's no right or wrong answer for a lyricist because fucking bar rap and storytelling
It's just
rap
an
and then big
opinion.
word rap is
Right.
all different shit.
So
Like,
the comparison to me is, if you ask, do you like Trump, yes or no, is basically the conversation you get into and you're like, who's your top 10? Because you're not asking just because you want to know. You want to fucking tell somebody,
Your
no,
top
they're
10.
wrong.
Yeah.
Or you just want to open up the conversation and people be like, they're whack.
Right.
Like, all day, man, fuck you, bro.
yeah.
Oh, he made my fucking 90s or my 2000s.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Who
what do you
cares?
mean Tupac's not on there?
Hey,
He's not on your. What do you fucking? You don't know hip hop.
Oh, this is your list.
Yeah, you don't know hip hop.
Hey, if we ask that question and we really respect everyone's opinion, you get 4 responses. 3 people responded and they're like, I'm not getting any comments. End of conversation. But no, you bring up that conversation, you have 100 responses.
Yeah, why do you think magazines always do like a top 10
Yeah.
or the whatever?
They just want people
Westward
fucking
does that shit.
shitting on you
Westward does
or
that shit.
for the
co-signing you.
content,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Feels
It's wild.
mad weak.
Speaking of music, man, we need to plug all your shit. Tell people where they
Oh,
can find you,
plug it.
doing all that shit, man, and everything you're doing right now.
So yeah, the St. Peterson Project, you can catch at crlcrrll.com
Yeah.
/ St. Peterson. That's gonna take you to the project.
Okay, so it's
straight.
Crl Crrll.
It's Crl
is the
Crrll.
artist. And then how is it spelled?
No vowels, so like
CRL.
it's CRL.
Oh, just no vowels. It's easy to
yeah,
remember.
just take the
But
vowels out.
/ ST.
STPETERSEN.
Yes,
St.
sir.
Peterson. And that was basically I launched this Kickstarter project to launch the actual project and kind of give people some gear and things like that. and we just hit our goal today, so that was a good thing.
Damn,
Dope.
congrats,
Yeah, right on.
Kickstarter?
Congratulations.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Hey!
And,
Hey, make
Well
sure you,
deserved.
yeah,
make
that
sure
just
you do
makes
that on
sure
Plus.
everybody's gonna get their sweatshirt and coffee mug and T-shirt and all that
Well,
good
shit.
stuff.
I
So
got a
that's-
I'll buy a
ghost
personal
sweater.
copy.
I got a ghost
Did you
sweater.
get-
I got me a ghost sweater, baby.
Hey, I
Sup,
always
sup.
give people the good stuff, like good, nice, soft. Like
Yeah,
I always
yeah,
go
quality
for,
shit,
I
huh?
go for the good stuff, man.
Yeah.
So
You
everybody's
don't want no
happy about that.
Gildan fucking hoodie coming
Hey,
in through.
I go for the good stuff, man. So that's out April. That's when the project comes out, and then the tour starts February 25th. Sorry, February 25th at Stay Up Saturday, the launch for this year. So that's where that's gonna be. And then
We're
you
gonna
can
be there.
You can
Yeah.
find me on social media. It's
Is
CRL.
Where on the tour did you say that
Fool,
the fam
just
was
a
opening?
second. Let this guy finish his social media.
Well, but he said he was
It's
going on tour.
confusing.
I just wanted to plug ourselves
Which
real
city
quick. Yeah,
was-
which city did you say we were stopping
Plug
by and
ourselves.
opening?
Hey, just fuck your social media. We just want to plug ourselves real quick. Is that
Hey,
right?
wherever y'all want to fly out,
This
wherever y'all want to
guy's
fly out
fucking
and kick it, y'all let me
savage.
know,
All
man.
right, cool. We still salty, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Hella. Like
Wherever y'all
like-
want to fly out and kick it, y'all let me know.
And
But
what about
um,
I-
Well,
that-
yeah,
we
the
weren't
tour,
really talking about kicking it. We were talking about performing and. But
that's
what's
what
the
it
transition?
is, man. It's,
No.
it's kicking it, and then it's like, yo, you're on stage, go. Because that's what happened, though.
Hey,
That's,
nah.
that's what happened.
Hey.
Y'all like, yo, come kick it.
Hey, but
yo,
nah.
you're on stage, go.
Hey, at the end of the day, what I can say about me and Trav is
What can you say?
Hey, everywhere we
That
go,
you haven't already said.
everywhere we go,
Okay.
we push you as an artist in Denver. We ask people if they heard of you. If they haven't, we tell them to go check your shit out. You're one of our favorite artists out here.
No doubt.
We
No
did
doubt.
the write up on
That's-
DJ
that's
Chunk's
real shit.
website.
No, I
for you.
never heard of
Oh, I
this shit.
because
appreciate
God,
that,
we got nothing but
I
respect
do-
and
I appreciate
for,
that,
for the
man.
grind, the hustle, and your talent. And
I've never
You know,
heard him do
we're-
that, and I've been to probably 9 out of the 10 cities they've been to.
and we're fortunate to have you on the show. Thank you.
Nah, I fucks with y'all heavy, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well,
Oh, no.
continue the plug. My bad on interrupting, and then
Nah,
shit,
you're
we'll
good.
get up out.
Anywhere online, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
CRL
CRL,
CRR
2 R's, 2 L's. Yep.
Got it.
Just like that. It's weird. It's just Crl Crrll, but it's no vowels. There's a weird story behind that. They used to mess my
That's the
name up on the
website,
marquees,
Twitter.
and I started taking the vowel out and
Oh, no shit.
sending them my writer with the no vowels, and then they were getting it right, and then that's how I kept the name. And
Wow.
We just got to do SMM.
That's wild.
but if you do weird stuff in your writer, like people will start paying attention to that stuff.
No shit.
That's why like all white M&Ms or like weird stuff
Right,
like
right,
that.
right.
People pay attention to stuff like, and you might not be serious, but they'll look at that and be like, oh, maybe I should email them about
doubt.
that. And you know, that's
I see what you
Right.
did there, all white M&Ms.
Yeah,
I
like,
got that. That's fine.
I'm telling you, there's weird stuff in people's writers, and that's that's what happens.
Fam Crew, you guys got anything to plug, man?
Man, just
You know where to find us, motherfucker.
I
Boom.
don't actually.
Thefam.com. That's FAMM, and it's all capitals. You bitch. You still spell our name fucked up too.
And every week on Instagram, Forever About Making Music, on Friday, we drop a verse. Each one of us. Get involved. Hashtag Fam Fridays.
And then
Spit
we'll
something
share
to
it.
the same beat.
Yep. We'll post the beat on Tuesdays.
Fam Fridays.
We'll post the shit on Tuesdays.
Yeah, boy.
How many weeks you guys been doing that now?
That's probably been about 3 months. I don't know what that would be.
8 to
in
10
weeks,
weeks,
10,
maybe?
but-
8 to
11,
10
12
weeks?
months. I think we maybe have 10. Maybe, I don't know. But
No,
it's going.
no way, dog. It's more than that. I think it's more like upwards of 15, I guess. but
15 weeks?
Yeah. We're doing it for a year, though, is all that matters. So we're going to have 52 at the end of this shite.
That's dope.
But if you
I don't
got a
even wanna
verse,
quit at
if you're a
52
spitter,
unless-
if you drop bars, if you listen to
Keep it
Jay
going.
motherfucking Dilla,
Get down, motherfucker.
Bang.
get down, get down.
Hey, Lil Yachty, I need
Yeah,
you
I've
to
been
spit
seeing
some shit
people,
to this.
other people dropping verses on your guys' shit. What do you? Are you choosing someone each week, or are
No,
a bunch
we
of people
tell-
sending
it's
you
just
shit?
open,
and
just-
then you just choosing.
Just
few
hashtag
to
Fam
throw out.
Fridays on Instagram or Facebook. We'll check it, and then we repost it.
We
You
don't,
guys just
we
let
don't,
it
yeah,
out.
we
Your
don't,
bars.
we
Oh,
don't
you
pick
don't
nobody.
screen it?
No, we
You don't do
pick
none of
nobody.
that? Nah, nah.
If you
Anything you
drop a
do-
If you're
verse,
shitty, you'll get on with the
you
fan
get on.
crew.
You get on.
Actually, hold up. Hold
He
the
just threw it
fuck
out
up.
there, though.
Hey, you will
I'm
though.
just-
You will though. If you do the same beat, you post it to Instagram.
Nigga, we don't know nobody shit.
No, it's not submissions. He said they're not choosing. They're just putting it out. There's no submissions.
Bro,
I know, so
I'm
everyone
about to
just
drop
put- everyone
bars,
just put-
man.
Hey,
I'm about
Crl
to drop
Crrll coming
some
on
bars.
the next 2 weeks.
Hey,
One of the next
you
2
heard
weeks,
it
he got
here,
bars.
folks. If not, hold him to his word.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
Because all he's got is his balls and his word.
Charles
If he-
Barsley.
And if he doesn't hold up to one
My
of them,
rap name,
take
Charles
his other.
Barsley.
Balls.
Barsley. I don't know.
Stupid.
Charles Barsley.
Hey, and before we go, I just wanted to say that when I went to the bathroom earlier, I farted, and then I noticed there was blood all over my legs. That's just a little joke for, just a little something for Zach before we head out.
I don't even have anything more to say, bro. That's so fucking disgusting. Check out the vlog, youtube.com/Thomas the Franchise. And yeah, it's the Misinformed podcast. And remember, it's better to be
Yeah.
misinformed than uninformed.
Yes, sir.
Blood farts.
Cheers.